Okay, guys, welcome to a new idea I was thinking about recently, which was how about trying to do a tier list for all the pilots in Code Geass, but with your involvement in it? Because many times I look at the comments and people do not like my takes. So I figure, you know what? Fine then. If you don't like my takes, then you have the right to I guess you could say express them during this live stream as we go through all the pilots in Kogias Lost Stories. So that's kind of the whole reason behind this. Also, from a simplistic standpoint, whoops, sorry, I don't have to edit this footage either. I will put timestamps when the live stream is over if you want to go to certain pilots, if you are watching this after the live stream ends. Because I understand it's going to be a long one. Hopefully not longer than 3 hours, but we will see. Now, before we begin, let me just check my audio sounds. My audio sounds, my volume. Make sure it sounds correct because my microphone is like, I have a certain setting. We'll make sure it's actually working correctly. So let me just do that real quick. All right, I just heard myself talking, and it sounds. Yep, I did again. Okay, I think we're good then. All right, awesome, awesome. Just making sure all that is good. Let me check on YouTube. Make sure that is working correctly. Obviously. Okay, I think we're all ready to begin. Now, the first thing before I actually start doing this is I need to know from you guys because I've gotten constant complaints. Understandably so. But I've gotten constant complaints of yours saying, I can't read the tiers. I can't see the pilots. You know, all these people here, and I get it. So if you are watching this, just let me know if you actually can read these tiers. Does that make sense? Can you see Halloween Lelouch? Can you see solid pilots, substitutes? Okay, arena. Can you see the images? Is it very... I don't want to like consistently resize this over and over again. So as long as you can read everything listed here, we should be fine. I don't know. I don't want people to be like, I can't see anything. I've gotten those complaints in the past. I'm not targeting anyone. I'm not targeting anybody specifically. Just saying. So give everyone enough time just to take a look before we begin. If also, I'm not changing the tiers themselves. I think they're fine currently. Maybe down the road, I'll change it for like the 50th million time, but I think these are fine. They definitely adequately are nice little spots to pull the pilots. Also, this tier list, just so you guys know, it's going to have everyone coming out this month, even if we haven't gotten them yet. So that means the Christmas characters, Euphy, and RIVALZ. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I figured my plan basically, my plan is this. I want to do the pilot tier list live today, Nightmare Frame tier list tomorrow, and then the 29th, I will do the actual new pilots. So you'll see where they rank before you get a chance to even consider, or before you consider summoning them. That's a lot of words, but essentially, today, pilot tier list, Nightmare Frame tier list the next day, and then I'll go through the actual pilots themselves. Figured it makes sense because honestly, February is almost over, and I'd rather have the tier list done before the end of the month than sometime in March. Okay. So I'm not seeing any complaints from anybody. This is a good thing. So we can get started with going to the characters. Now, if you guys do not know what a character does, or you want to see a description of them for whatever reason, I have opened right now, I'll put the tab here. I have App Media, and I also have this other website as well. So we can actually look at the characters while I'm doing this. So if you're like, hey, what does that character do? Or what does this character do? I'll have it all listed. So you'll be able to like, you can take a look later on if you're interested. So that's the plan for that. I don't like these websites that much, but they do give us basic information. So, all right. Now, what I'm going to start with for the tier list, and I'm going to make a little note in my, how are you so far? 4 minutes in? Okay, so I'll say about 4 minutes. I will be stopping to put timestamps in my notes. I do apologize, but I got to do this. So 416, we will start with the bottom tier, the G tier. Okay, start G tier. And I guess I can say maybe one, I don't know, maybe 3 seconds in. 3 seconds, you started with the intro. I kind of started immediately. I took a little break, but about 3 seconds in. Okay. So for the G tier, I'm going to be doing it once again at one time. And obviously, if you guys don't agree with the garbage tier, you can obviously let me know. But I think it's pretty obvious at this point in the game, these characters, they're not that great. So they're definitely going in the crap tier list. There will be a time, though, when they might be better. But for right now, yeah, not that great. Okay, so let's go through. We have Ohgi. We have Kento. They're both pretty bad. RIVALZ is a cost increaser for Ashford, and he's not good. I also have for reference too, in case you guys are curious, I do have the one I made last time, so I always refer to it if I want to know like what I felt a month ago. And I think I put RIVALZ and Tamaki in there, and I don't think, or I should say, I don't see it any differently now. So he'll go in there. Toru, Nina, I don't think belongs there. Bartley is pretty bad. There's Tamaki. I still think Ashford Lelouch is not good, so I'm going to put him in there as well. If I can find him. Where are you? Bro, where are you? Okay, we'll find him later on as we go through, as if I can't find him immediately. Like, a couple more seconds here. Oh, there he is. He was hiding. He didn't want to go in the garbage tier, but sorry, Lelouch, you're going in there. I appreciate the game gave us a rank 2 version of Lelouch, but you're still going in there, buddy. And then finally, Nunnally, I think that's everybody. Oh, and Charles, right? 1 second. I guess Lelouch is better than Nunnally, but maybe not. I don't know. Something like this. Well, I'll rearrange it after I put everyone in the crap tier. Okay, so this is everybody. And okay. So I think this is fine. Let me think. I guess the cost increasers are more useful in the crap tier, so we can put them a little higher. Ohgi is definitely one of the worst. Even Bartley has like an actual effect you might want to use. I don't even know. I forgot what Ohgi does. It like boost defense or something. Hey, got the reference. Let's see. What does Ohgi do? Ohgi. List the 1-star cards. Again, this is translation areas. What does his mother chucker do? I think it's defensive boost, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Okay, so Ohgi, hit the translate button. What do you do, Ohgi? Oh no, it's not working. Brave. I used you because I heard you were good. What is this? There we go. Okay. Convex. Oh yeah, there's a carrot. There's a nightmare frame for him. That's right. Okay. For each constant defect, I think it's attack. His defense power rises for a period of time, increases maximum health. What's his maximum health right now? Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I think I'll put him probably after the cost increaser. So I have Lelouch here. Charles definitely more towards the end. Toru and Kento, they're just not that good. I think Charles probably like this. So that's probably the crap pilots. I think that's probably the best way to rank them up. But I could be wrong. No, I think that's fine. We'll move on to the next character. I'll answer questions after we go through enough of these. I just want to make sure that I get through it as fast as possible. I know some people are going to watch this later on, obviously for the replay, and they want to just see the pilot. So maybe at the end I'll answer the questions. Of course, you may not be here by the end, so it's always the problem with streaming. I can never balance it. It's like, should I? What's the word? Like, wait to the end to answer comments, recount as I go. I've never found a happy medium for this, but anyways, with that out of the way, let's start with our actual pilots. So we're going to start with C2, and we are at currently, what is this, 8 minutes? So I'll say there's like a bunch of pilots that might get annoying. 851 is C2. This is Zero Suit C2. So come on now. Okay. Okie doke. All right, so here's Zero Suit C2. I'm thinking S tier. I have no reason to think otherwise, that she should not be an S tier. If you guys think any differently, I'm always willing to listen. But yeah, I'm fairly certain that S tier makes sense. I mean, she has the ability to increase your costs. She has high, what's the word? High health, good defense, and I believe heals herself too. So there really is no reason why she wouldn't be any higher. She'll be even better when the melee weapon for the Queen comes out, but by then we get the better C2. So, but either way, I think S tier makes sense. Again, I don't see a reason why you wouldn't want to use her if you had her. So we'll put her there. Oh, and the cost decrease for all Black Knight members. I forgot about that one. Okay, next we have is Euphemia. So we are at 10 minutes. So 10 minutes on the dot. I like that. Well, not anymore, but it was. Okay. We got Euphemia. Also going to put her S tier. Is she better than Zero Suit C2? No, definitely not. I would not put her above Zero Suit C2. So I'll say instead, we'll put her in the S tier. God, my quality is like keep fluctuating, super frustrating. But I think she should probably go in the S tier. So that's that. Okay. Now we have as close. Oh, actually, sorry. One thing about Euphy, she does have. So why she's S tier in general? Why I should probably justify this in case you're wondering. It's because she has a really good passive healing effect. She has high attack power, reduces her own cost, decent health stats. She's kind of squishy, but her healing effect is really good. That's why she's in there. There's a lot of healers in the game, but some of them don't have the best actual healing effect. Someone recently asked on Reddit like how that works. Basically, there's healers that, as part of their attack, they will heal, but good healer pilots and even sub healers have an additional effect that also heals. So when you combine those two, you get a really good pilot. And Euphy's probably the best one right now. Excuse me, maybe Millie or even my stomach or Nagisa, but they're all pretty good. Okay, now we got that out of the way. Let's move on to the next pilot, which is Clovis. And this is at where we at? 11 minutes. Okay. 11 minutes, 35. Oh, I didn't write down who that was the last time. That was stupid. I'll just use like a couple letters so I know. Oh, that's Euphy. That's Chloe. Who's Chloe? Clovis. Okay. Clovis is definitely niche use only. The speed of increase ability, like I've said 1,000 times, in theory could be really good. Most of the time, not necessary. I think boss battle events is my initial thought. Maybe arena mode. I don't know. I think it's niche use only, which is actually worse than boss battle events. So there you go. Yeah, I got nothing else to say about Clovis. I think F tier is fine. I rarely use them, and I rarely have a reason to use them. So yeah, we're gonna go with that. Okay, next at 12:18, please. 12:18 is going to be the athletic Cornelia. So I'll say AF corn. Hopefully, I know what that means later on. So athletic corn. I'm going to put her in the A tier. That's right. She's now going to be in the A tier for the first time. And the reason is because we now have in this tier list, if you guys didn't know this, we have Suzaku. Where are you, buddy? Suzaku is over here. Ashford Kallen, and of course, Jeremiah. There's Jeremiah. So now we have three really broken cost increasers. And so therefore, Cornelia is not as useful as she was when she first came out. Still use her if you don't have the others, obviously, but I can't put her in S tier anymore now that we have three really good cost increasers. And we'll get even more, of course, as the game progresses. If it still lasts that long, who the heck knows? Who the heck knows? So I think A tier is fine. Plus the blowaway effect is very niche and somewhat annoying to use compared to other things. So again, I think A tier is fine. Okay, moving on. We have is Shirley. This is the first healer. Shirley, this is the rank 3 one. We are at 1335. So this is going to be the rank 3 Cheryl. And she's a healer. I'll just say heal. Maybe I'll come up with like a shorthand for this for the future. I'll know exactly what it means. So I'm going to put her probably in the A tier. Above Cornelia? Blech, that's a good question. No, I'm going to put her below. She's a good healer, but I still think the cost increase ability is... Man, that's a hard one. Man, I don't know. Like, sorry. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think Shirley is better than Cornelia or worse? I kind of want to say worse, but I mean, for me, if I had Cornelia, I'd probably use her on every single team if I didn't have anybody else. Now, when it comes to Shirley, I only use her if if it's like a situation where I need a ground healer or I don't have anyone else for the job, which is very rare because I have, of course, Euphy and Millie and now Nagisa. So I feel like when you compare to those healers, I don't know if Shirley is the same level as Cornelia. So you know what? I'm going to put her lower. Maybe a controversial take. I don't know, but I'll put her lower than Cornelia on this list. I think that makes the most sense, but we shall see. Okay. Moving on, we have is Tohdoh. We are looking at 15, 13. So 15 and 13. Okie doke. So I'm going to put Tohdoh also in the A tier, and I'm going to put him. I guess I say he's better than Shirley, but worse than Cornelia. And the reason why is actually, hold on. I forgot to mention this is Tohdoh. I don't want to forget, but this is the rank 3 Tohdoh. So I'm going to put Tohdoh probably in this section above. Yeah, better than Shirley, worse than Cornelia. He is arguably one of the best defensive characters in the game. Not the best one, of course, but he's arguably one of the best ones. The new Gekka makes him even better. And I think overall, he's just, again, low attack power, but like durability and defense are fantastic. Plus, he buffs the JLF. So he's overall a really good pilot. I think A tier is still appropriate. We don't have too many great defensive pilots in the game, so I think that makes sense. Now, did I put him in A tier last time as well? I probably have. Yep. Okay, cool. Checking that horrible quality image there. Okay, we'll just check one quick thing. Man, the quality is so bad on this stream. What is going on, people? I mean, okay, I guess it's okay. It's okay on Twitch. It's not good on YouTube. This is so frustrating. This keeps happening all the time. But anyways, it's good on Twitch if you want to watch it there. Links in my description, of course. Okay, now we're going to move on to Nagisa. Nagisa is at 1657. And this is the rank 2 Nagisa because we also have a rank 3. Or we haven't gotten a rank 4 one yet. Anyways, I'm going to put her in the... I want to say okay territory or solid solitude. I'm going to say okay because she's great in her faction. Obviously costs nothing to deploy if you fully upgrade her. She reduces the deployment costs of everyone in the JLF. So she has a lot of things going for her. But yeah, okay. I'd say okay is fine. Really good, but middle of the road. She's definitely not as good as she used to be. No offense to Gisa. And please don't get upset about the fact. Is it not because, and by Nagisa, I'm not putting you in this tier list because you're a woman. Okay. I know for some reason you keep saying, well, we love you up. Don't treat me differently like I'm a woman. I've never thought of that way before. I don't know why her character keeps telling me this in the game, but no, it's not because of that. It's just because the game has kind of progressed and what used to offer is not the same it's not as good as it used to be. So C tier is fine. Okay, next at 1807. 1807 is rank 2 Shirl. Short for sure. Well, I wrote Hurl. That's nice. I'm sure she appreciates that. Shirley. So rank 2 Shirley, I'm probably going to put her also in niche shoes only. And between the two of them, I think speed's more important than attack power. I always go back and forth on this, which one I prefer, but pretty sure I put her in boss battle. Oh, you know what? That makes more sense. Yeah, she should be in boss battle event. Is Clovis in there too, or is he in niche shoes only? Oh, he's in boss battle. Oh. Well, you know what? Fair enough. I actually agree with that take. And did I put, and I'm just curiosity, who did I put? I put him above her. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. So we'll do it like this. This is fine. So fix for the Clovis. So it's a fix for the Clovis. He's actually going to be in the E tier boss battle event because he's actually really good for that because you want to kill the boss as fast as possible. And Shirley will be, she's a slightly worse because I think speed is usually more important than attack power. I mean, it's the biggest, it's like the difference. It's a difference between saying would you rather do 500 damage really fast or 1,000 damage really slow? So either way you're doing damage, but whatever you prefer, that's one of those things. Okay. So that's probably what I'm going to do with that. And okie doke. So now let's move on to Lelouch. This is Ashford Lelouch. We're putting him at 1945. That's an interesting year. 1945. Come on. One-hand typing. I am not good at it. Ashford Lelouch. Okay, so Ashford Lelouch, in my opinion, is probably in the A tier. I just think having the ability to stun on deployment is really good. Plus, he's got really high attack power, fast redeployment time, relocation time, whatever. So put him there. Probably above everyone here. Especially good in arena mode and a boss battle. But just in general, he's a really good attacker if you got nobody else. I mean, if you don't have Zero, he's like the next best thing to use in most situations. So I don't know. He's really good. I'm going to put him in the A tier. I think that makes sense. Okay, next we have is the defensive Ohgi. So this is Ohgi number 2 at 2044. So we have defensive Ohgi. Or Ohgi? I don't know. Defensive Ohgi. And rank, we'll say rank Tau. Okay. So for Ohgi defensive, I think I'm going to go with the niche use only, unless I put him differently on here. I put him in the okay category. Where did I put him? I put him in the garbage category. All right. That sounds good to me. And I'll put him, he's actually better than this other Ohgi, so I'll put him as an upgrade. But yeah, I mean, he's okay to Black Knights, but you do have Senba and Tohdoh. So it's like, why would you need him? I don't know. So there is that. Okay. Moving on, we have this is Suzaku. This is the first Suzaku, by the way. So 2138. This is the first Suzaku, first rank 4 Suzaku. Technically, I think we got the rank 3 one at the same time, but that's how I've heard him. This is the first Suzaku. Okay, so I'm gonna put. Sorry, I'm checking a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna put Suzaku in the A tier, and I think he's above everyone else here. Really good attack stats, not the highest, but good balanced attack stats. Obviously comes with a land slot. That's a nice little bonus. Low deployment cost, increase your cost, all this good stuff. And of course, we did just get Euphy, so he's infinitely better now. Or that's not accurate. We will get Euphy this month, which will make him better. Okay. Moving on, we have is Nina. So we're at 22, 27. So 22, 27. Nina, and I'm pretty sure I have her like okay territory because, yeah, I have her okay, low okay, but I have her in okay because I think the cost reduction for Ashford is such a good ability to have when you combine her with the 2 millies. So that's why I put her higher than, let's say, something like RIVALZ, because the cost increase is good, but man, getting those costs to 0 is better than like increasing it passively, because after all, you'll have to pay anything as opposed to getting extra resources to use, if that makes any sense. You want to have a good economy on your team, and I think Nina in certain situations can help you there. Okay, moving on, we have is the rank 3 Kallen. So we have 2317 will be the rank 3 Kallen. So, bam. Okay. Rank 3 Kallen is a budget substitute. High attack power, increases attack power, reduces cost to deploy. Not the best overall abilities compared to other pilots for sure, but as a budget option, she's pretty good. So I think B tier is most appropriate. Excuse me. Okay, now we have is defensive C2, or not defensive. Sorry, this is the shield C2, and this is at 2357. Okay, shield. Hopefully the typing isn't too loud. I do have a pretty heavy keyboard, so there's that. Okay, now I've gotten a lot of flack for Shield C2, my opinions on her, because a lot of people think that I kind of underplayed the character. And I'm going to be honest, I completely understand this, because I was looking at some people's comments, and they were saying things in the line of like, if you have C2, you may not need healers because the barriers are quite powerful. And they are. They give you a max level, of course. You get a 40%, I believe it's a shield that's worth 40% of your health, and a 4% attack boost. That's actually pretty good. That's really good. Now, obviously, the opinion about C2 will be based on how many times you limit breaker. So if you maxed out versus level 60. Level 60 is kind of mid, but level 99 is really good. So I always assume these tier lists, you have the best version of the pilot, obviously. So from that standpoint, I will put her in the A tier, which is where she was before. I think she's better than everyone else here, but she's not better than Suzaku because Zaku does a little more for you. But C2's barriers, they are really good. That's a mistake on my end. I was thinking about it the other day, and I'm like, you know what? They're actually pretty good. The barrier effect is pretty solid. You can keep spamming her over and over again. And yes, theoretically, you may not need a healer because those shields are very effective and attack boost. I forgot about the attack boost. That's super relevant. So if I go to the character real quick, are these level ones? These are level one. Let's go back one. Go back two. So we go to C2. It doesn't matter which one. Oh, she was right there. Okay. So go to the very first C2, which was actually a rank 4 one. So if you look at her abilities, by the way, they changed her effects because she got a buff for the first year anniversary. But before that, come on, translate. You can do it. You can do it. Brave is driving me crazy. I'll just go to Brave. Brave's better for this anyways. Okay, I mean, not Brave. I'm sorry. This is a wiki something. And let's go all the way down. She was the very first rank 4 in rank 4 strategy pilot. So you look at the effects. This is before the buff. So if you get her level 5, which you could do now because we have the Gwaine. So the Gwaine actually makes her able to go level 5. So before the Gwaine, I wouldn't have been this nice about it. But, I'm sorry. Yeah, before the Gwaine. But now we have the Gwaine. You see, you get a 40% shield based on your health. And attack power is raised by 40% for 40 seconds. The numbers here are off, like the order of things are off. But that's actually really good. So you put her with the Gwaine. The Gwaine is kind of expensive, I will agree, but she doesn't cost much to deploy. So her plus the Gwaine gives you really good buffs. So from that perspective, this C2 is actually really good. And therefore, I'm going to put her in A tier. I still think Zaku is better, but I can understand why people would suggest or say that this C2 is actually really good. Disagree, agree? Well, you let me know later on. Maybe we'll have like a bonus round at the end. If there's any suggestions on improving this tier list, I will definitely make those. Okay, so C2 is done, and now we are at Defensive Kallen at 27-33. By the way, that was a lot of time spent on that character, but I get a lot of flack for my opinions on her. That's why we're here. Okay. So Kallen is obviously S tier, and I'm going to put her above everyone else. Hasn't changed. Probably not going to change for a while. The immortality ability is fantastic. The attack power is also great. And she has overall good balance stats. A fantastic attacker defender. I think still the best one, even with the new Suzaku that came out, which we'll get to later. So, yeah, S tier. I mean, I don't have to go more into it. You guys already know. Okay, we got Jeremiah. Oh, I didn't put down what this was for. Ignore my fridge. It's really annoying. If you hear like noises, it's probably my damn fridge. Every so often it makes noises and it drives me crazy. Anyways, 2020 is going to be Vamp Jerry. That's who we're going to go to next. And Vamp Jerry, so I'm going to put him. He's going to go in arena mode. Nothing would change for that. He's good in like other situations, but I think arena mode's where he shines the best and his highest usage, just because you can clear out enemies even faster. You know, him plus the other Suzaku, you can just like wipe out enemies with ease. You can clear out arena mode in like minutes, as opposed to like I would say seconds theoretically, but minutes would be, I guess, more accurate. But he's still really good as a attacker on deployment, and his cost reduction to the Halloween faction can come in handy every now and then. So definitely in arena mode. And of course, if you're using an arena mode with Halloween Lelouch, sorry about that, or Villetta, you're going to get a cost reduction. And one of the keys to winning in arena mode is to get your units out as fast as possible, which means getting their cost as low as possible. Kind of helps those two goals, come together. So that is Halloween or Vampire Jeremiah. Then we have Villetta at 29. So 29-32. Okay. So Halloween Vampire or Villetta, whatever call her, I'm going to put her in S tier. I still have no reason not to put her in S tier. I think the high attack power plus the healing and the shield makes her a really powerful, complete package. And she has, I believe, like the second highest attack in the game. I think was like over 1,000, and I think what's her name? Honestly, got over 1,000. They're pretty neck and neck. So I'm gonna put Villetta. You know what? I think she's actually accidentally. I think that's perfect for her. I think she's worse than everyone else, like Euphy, C2, and Kallen, but I think she's still a really top tier pilot. When we get New Year's C2, unfortunately, she's going to go to the A tier because they power crept her. That's still one of the most frustrating things that's happened to this character. But yeah, S tier, very good pilot. Okay, next we have at, oh, I didn't write down. Okay, HW Bill. Hope I know what that means. Okay, 3036 is going to be Cecile, and this is going to be the rank 2 version. Cecile is a rank 2. I'm going to put her in okay territory, probably better than Nagisa. She has a really good ability where she reduces the redeployment time. It was really good when it first came out, when she first came out, and you can combine her with the other Cecile to get like a little bit of a stacking ability. But in terms of just her abilities alone, I think C tier is appropriate. I believe I did it last time too. I put her in C tier. Yep, that makes sense. Okay, no changes there. Still a good pilot, but just we've gotten better things since, so I can't do what I can't do. Okay. Moving on, we have is the Dorothea. Dorothea, I'm going to put her at, well, first of all, we are at 3127. I'm going to say Doroth. That's what I'm going to call her. She totally asked for that. That's what we're getting. Okay. Dorothea is, I think, boss battle only because she has the ability where she can increase the knife from skill gauge, and that's it by 50% if you're using the Palomides, which is so dumb, by the way, as I ranted a million times because she has decent cost, but the Palomides is like really heavy. So you got to have a really heavy cost pilot to keep withdrawing and redeploying. It literally makes no sense. Is her attack power high? Sure. But like, she's a strategy pilot. That doesn't really matter that much. The only reason why Lelouch matters in that case, because he's going to stick around because you pause the enemies or you stun them, then you attack for a little bit. With Dorothea, you don't have that option. So you're just deploying her and then boosting the skill gauge, and then you're done. So, not as good. So I'm gonna put her in the E tier for boss battle event. I think she's actually perfectly ranked. Now, I do apologize, but I have to. I gotta take a bit of a break, and I will be right back. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna put a little thing here. I'm like, I got to take a small break, and I'll be right back. Fortunately, I can't spell, but I got to go on a small break. Okay, I'm in a rush now. All right, I'm gonna Ooh, my whole face here. Sorry. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me. 1 second. Waiting for that one for a while. Okie doke. Where we at now? 35:26. Let me just put a little note that like bathroom break ended. It was a bathroom break. Break ends. Okay. We just finished Dorothea. Now we're moving on to rank 3 Villetta. So put down there. 35:42 is rank 3 Bill. Okay. I wrote 4. I'm an idiot. I meant 3. We will get more rank 4 Villettas. Not right now. Rank 4 Villetta is rank 3 Villetta. See, I'm doing it again. Salsa 2, definitely better than Kallen because we have way more pilots that have high melee attack power than we have range attack. So you have several options for Kallen. You don't really have as many for Villetta. I think you have Halloween Villetta. You got Summer C2, Anya, Halloween, not Halloween. Yeah, Halloween Lelouch, right? But also a Zero. And then for melees, it just seems like there's more options. So I think B tier and probably better than Kallen. And I think her ability against anti-air is also really useful. So I think B tier is appropriate and better than Kallen. Okay. Next we have is Lloyd. This is the rank 4 Lloyd. So I'm going to go just... Here we go. We are at 36:52. Rank 4 Lloyd. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Loaf. I wrote Loaf instead of Lloyd. Yay. Okay. So I'm going to put him in the boss battle and probably above Dorothea. And that's probably me for that. I think when it comes to this Lloyd, I think he's really good because he can increase the skill gauge high almost 100%. But the problem with Lloyd, like I said 1,000 times, that pretty high cost for a pilot that doesn't have the best stats. So he's not as usable as he could be. But I guess considering what you're getting with him, the game tries to balance that out. There's another character, Shirley, which we got in the latest Japanese banner. Well, not the latest one, but it was one of the later ones, the New Year's one. And that Shirley could also increase the skill gauge 100%. But the cost of that Shirley is like really high. The only low cost Nightmare Frame pilot that does this effect is the bridesmaid Shirley. For some reason, she costs like nothing. But every other pilot that has the ability has like insane high cost. I don't know why I did that way, but you know, there you go. By the way, is the stream quality good? It keeps telling me it's garbage. And I mean, is it? Almost okay from my end. And also okay from YouTube's end. I don't know. If you guys disagree with me, you're welcome, obviously, to voice your opinions. But I think Lloyd is definitely in the E tier. Okay, moving on. We have, so we're 38:25. Rank 2 Kewell. So that's where we're at. But Kewell in the okay territory. I think I put him before in like the B territory, but yeah, I don't know. Like, because Villetta, I just think is so much better. I know that Kewell can attack faster, but the damage output is, again, it's like what's better, high attack power or faster speed? Faster speed. What the fudge? Just faster speed or attack. guess I can put him B tier. I'm not happy about that. I just feel like, what are you switching for? Like Lelouch? Okay, you know what? I guess that's fine because if you don't have the new Lelouch that came out, I guess he's a substitute for that or other range attackers. But I guess we'll go with B tier. I'm not happy with it, but we'll do it anyways. Oh, finally, we got a new character to talk about. Look at that. Excuse me, voice, please. Let me finish this video or live stream rather, and then you can go die out. All right. We got Santa Kallen, people. This is a new one. She's coming out in a couple days, hopefully. And what do I think about this new Santa Kallen? Well, it's garbage. No, I'm just kidding. I'd say, honest to God, okay. I'm not even kidding. I really feel like she's okay. But I know people won't like that, so I'm going to put her in the A tier and low A tier. The problem with Santa Kallen is, well, let me just show you guys what the problem with Kallen is. I feel like it's better to visually explain this than to just state things. All right, so she is in the tier, like she's A tier, which I think is stupid. She's not better than the Rakshata, not even close. But okay. So you go to Kallen's abilities. Let's translate it. Okay, she has decent cost, right? 4. She has a blowaway effect, and she increases your cost by 14. See the 14 right there? So, is that great? Actually, let me get a better, let me go to here instead. There she is. I know what at me is being really annoying right now. Okay. So let's go to Santa Kallen. So you see here, if you use like the Gurin, for example, or the Glasgow, it goes to like 15, the cost increase. And again, it has like it brings in enemies to you, and her cost itself is like 5, so it's basically best case scenario. If you use her with the red Glasgow, you're going to get 10 every time, 10 a cost, which is okay, I guess. But yeah, to me, what this comes down to is this. The blowaway effect from Cornelia, I think, is better than Kallen's blow, I guess, grabbing you or bringing enemies towards you. Now, I will say that Cornelia, by comparison, I did it again. We'll go here. Let's go back one. I forgot I did this. I did this stupidly. My bad. We'll do it like this. If you look at Cornelia by comparison, because they are very, very similar characters, right? You go by comparison. She has something similar, but her ability. So if you get her to level 5 right now, the only way to do that is with the Gloucester. The Gloucester costs 4, so her cost would be 9. So you have 9 versus 5. So Cornelia, I guess, in the game right now, from a cost increase standpoint, is worse than Kallen, but her secondary effect is better. So I guess the question is, for everyone watching, what is a better effect, do you think? You think it's better effect that Kallen theoretically can give you more cost than Cornelia could? Or do you think that because Cornelia has a blowaway and Kallen has a blow toward, or bring, I don't know what the term is, like bring towards you, I guess, do you think that secondary ability matters? Because if we're going by cost increase alone, then it's like this. If we're going by just all-around effects, then it's like this. So, kind of difficult one to say. I guess, technically speaking, maybe this is a better way to do it. I'm not really sure. I guess that would be the best way to do it, where you have... I'm so dumb. I don't know that. Don't ask what I was doing. I was having a special moment there. But I think that's probably the best way to do it. I think that's probably how I'm going to do. I'll put Kallen above Cornelia, only because what's the word? Only because the cost increase is better. So that's why. Technically speaking, you can go back and forth, but we'll put her in the A tier solid, I guess. If you like you're increased by 10. But just keep in mind, though, that's the best case scenario for Kallen. Worst case scenario, it's infinitely worse, which you could argue is the same when it comes to other Cornelia as well. So it's not like that. This Kallen get like the problem with this Kallen would also affect the Cornelia. So I guess I'll put Kallen above her. All right, that took longer than I was hoping, but this is a contentious topic. Okay, moving on, we have is Kewell. This is the devil Kewell, so I'm going to move on from that. Okay, so Kewell is okay. I don't know if I put him in a solid substitute as a defensive pilot. The problem with Kewell is that his effects only happen once upon deployment, kind of like Guilford's, but his effects are worse. It's like a heal and a defense buff, so I'll put him above everyone else here, but I'd say he's okay. Look, you got Tohdoh in the A tier, right? So we'll put him there. I think I have him okay as well. Yeah, I figured out. He's high okay, but he's still okay. Oh, I had him below Nagisa. No, I think he's heavy. I think he's higher just because. No, you know what? I think I was right the first. I think I was right there. Yeah, he's probably worse than Nagisa. I never use pilots of blow away effects. I just use pilots of stun ability. I find them more useful. True, but I'm saying in the debate here, it's about if the cost, like if because Cornelia's is better, her blow away effect is better than Kallen's, but her cost increase is worse, just based on the fact that there's no nightmare frame that can get her to. Because based on the fact that if you give Cornelia the Glasgow fully upgraded, so it costs nothing, right? She'll give you 14. Kallen will give you 15. And because they also have a cost associated with them, basically with Kallen, you get one extra increase if you use her with the Glasgow over Cornelia. And so my question was, is that one extra cost increase better? And I'm going to say it is, but again, it could go either way. Yeah, stun abilities are way better than blow away. Blow away is the most niche thing in the game. You never need blow away much. I rarely use it. It's good for taking out bosses because you can chuck bosses down a hole. Didn't know if you guys you could do that. So that kind of helps, but like most of the time, yeah, it's not worth it. Okay. Oh, if the connection is bad, just let me know because it keeps telling my connection's awful. But I go on YouTube and tell me it's fine, so it's really weird. Like on StreamYard, it's terrible, but on YouTube, it's like it's fine. So I don't know. Okay, moving on, we have is Tianzi, and this is going to be at 46, 44, and yeah, Tianzi. Okay. I'm going to put her in the... I want to say okay. The problem with her, she's a good healer, but her abilities are very specific to the Chinese Federation faction, which right now is pretty weak. It's just 3 pilots. It doesn't get much better, by the way, but right now it's not that good. So, yeah, I'm going to put her in the okay category, probably above these two. I just think Kewell does more for you down the road. Pretty sure I did it last time, too. Yeah, okay category. Makes sense. Not much I'll say about her. It's a damn shame because I like her attack power. I think that's great. But again, she only supports like a sub faction. And that sub faction right now in the game is not good. Okay. Moving on, we have is Schneizel. And we are at 4750. This is the rank 3 Schneizel. Not to be confused with the other Schnitz. Okay. He is Never Frame Boss Battle. And I'll put him probably above Shirley. You know what? That kind of depends. Because if you're using Bismarck or Cornelia as your primary attacker, hold on, my camera's not centered. This is always a problem I have. Okay. So as I was saying, if you're using Cornelia and Bismarck as your primary attacker, then like Schneizel's the best for the boss battle event. If you're using anyone else, then it's probably Shirley. Man, where'd that come from? So I would say if you're using any other melee attacker besides Cornelia and Bismarck, then I guess Shirley's better. But when you are using those attackers, Schneizel is exactly what the doctor ordered. So I guess it kind of depends on what you're doing. I think overall he is better because of that. But Shirley's attack boost is less, but it affects everyone in range. Schneizel doesn't matter where you're deployed. So that's my rationale. But if you don't use Bismarck or Cornelia, like I said, I can see why you wouldn't put him as high. As high. Okay. Moving on, we have is rank 3 Suzaku. Rank 3 Suzaku. Very nice. Ooh, what the hell happened there? My typing got really stupid. Okay. Rank 3 Suzaku. Rank 3 Suzaku is going to be a budget substitute. I think I change up that one. I'll probably put him probably like this, maybe like that. I don't know. I like the fact he has high attack power and he's a good defensive pilot, and also he nullifies melee damage. A good like combination of attack and defense, and he's rank 3, so that's pretty cool. So budget all the way. Okay, next we have is Milla. The new Millie, by the way, just came out on the Japanese side. I mean, she's not awful or anything, but like they knew what they were doing. That's all I'll say. I think that actually wasn't an art you could purchase, and they decided a costume rather. They made it actually like a character, which you bastards. Okay, so Millie is going to be in the S tier, of course. I will put her I guess I'll put her. Yeah, she's probably worse than Villetta right now. Like Ashford's a really strong faction, but I just think Villetta's better because she heals without being a healer, and Milly obviously has to. And maybe now the like. Oh my god! Did I just move this camera? Sorry guys, I'm having like. I just moved it this way. Come on now. Okay. Anyways, Milly has the ability to reduce the cost of everyone in Ashford faction and boost the attack power. So from that perspective, I can see why. I can see why I would put her in the S tier. Yeah, I think she's fine in her current spot. I assume no more story mode playthroughs. Do you mean just for clarification? I'm going to move on to the next thing, but I'm going to assume. Are you talking about? I think you asked a question before, so maybe you could like clarify. Do you mean if I was to go through the story, record everything, and post it, or are you talking about like an analysis video? Those are two separate things. So we got analysis of the latest chapters, or me actually playing through them and then uploading them to YouTube. I will make the playthroughs to upload to YouTube. Internal analysis, I don't know. I have like big plans for both my channels. I don't know if I have time to do any more analysis of the chapters unless there was like heavy interest, which there wasn't in the last one. But that could just been because the first chapter. I don't know. Analysis. Oh, I don't know. I feel like for that, I guess what I could do, against a bit of a sidetrack here, but I guess I could say for that, I could probably do a video that discusses my thoughts on a chapter. I think the issue with those videos is like the recap takes forever to go through because I have to go through essentially what happened in the actual episode and then what Lost Stories does. So what I could do probably is just talk about what happened in the chapter specifically that relate to the MC and his story. And maybe any changes that are relevant from the main story. But I wouldn't go through like the actual, beat for beat what happened in the episode. Because you guys already know that. That's why you're here, right? So that might get the video down to, under 20 minutes, but we'll see. I definitely need to do the playthroughs. I'm behind like 2 chapters, about to be 3. So that's important. But yeah, I understand. I mean, I like doing them, but unfortunately, I upload videos to YouTube for people to watch them. And if people aren't watching them, then I'm not going to upload them. Otherwise, I would just, put it in my hard drive and never show it to anybody. I got to think about it from both perspectives. But yes, I will try to do it down the road. I can't make promises because I'll break them. I'll break those promises, and I can't make them. Anyways, Milly S tier. Okay, moving on. We have is the Rakshata. So 53:02, almost 1 hour into this madness. Okay, rank to the Rock and Rakshata. I'm going to put her. Oh, my bad. Sorry about that. Maybe not. We'll put Rakshata in the A tier. I think she's still really powerful as a cost reduction for the Black Knights and attack boost. No fast redeployment time, but that's totally fine. I'll put her. I'm like you guys a headache. I'll put her probably above Cornelia, but below Kallen. No, I think she's better than Kallen. That's just me. Did I do it last time too? I put her where's Cornelia? S tier. Ooh, interesting. I put her above C2. Nah, she ain't better than C2. What was I kidding then? That was bad. Bad takes. Bad takes all around. Better than the cost increasers, but not better than C2. Absolutely not. No. As I said before, my thought process on cost reduction is I think good cost reduction is better than having a bunch of cost increasers because if everyone costs 0, then you don't have to worry about generating as much throughout the battle. So Rakshata above Kallen and Cornelia, and of course everyone else here. Okie doke. Moving on, we have is Lloyd. This is the normal Lloyd or the rank 2 Lloyd. To be fair, saying normal and Lloyd doesn't. That's dumb. So this is the rank 2 Lloyd, and I'm gonna put Lloyd. I think in the OK category. He boosts everyone in the special core, and we got some more special core members, but I don't know if you want to use Lloyd with like some of them. So I feel like he will eventually become a lot better, but I feel like right now it's just not there. And I'm pretty sure I put him in OK last time. I put him in OK. Yeah, he's okay. He's okay. He's all right. Better than Tianzi? Oh heck no. That was a bad take. Definitely not. Tianzi's a good, solid healer. I think she's solid here, not good, but she's like, you know, if you got nothing else, I suppose. But like Lloyd only like works on the he only works on the special core, and Tianzi, like her cost reductions for the Chinese Federation, but she'll heal anybody, right? So that doesn't change. Okay, so yeah, Lloyd will be in the okay category, and I'll put him. No, I think Nina's more useful because she does the entire Ashford faction, and Lloyd only does a special core. So there we go. Okay, next we have is the rank 2 Milly. So where we at there with that? So we're at almost 55, almost at the first hour. This is going to be the rank 2 Mill. Okay, so rank 2 Mill, also okay, probably better than Nagisa because she affects the whole faction, but essentially they are the same basic character. So that's, if you want my thoughts on her, just look at Nagisa. It's the same. They're like the same thing, just one for Ashford. The other one is for the JLF. I don't know who's actually stronger. I assume they're like the same in that regard too, but I don't remember. Let's see. They should be in the A tier, to be honest. B tier? Wait, where are they on the tier list? This is Japanese, by the way, in case you're wondering why there's so many random stuff on here. But like, where is Milly? Wow, she's off the tier list. That's rough, man. Milly's so good. Why would she be off the tier list? I don't see her anymore. That's stupid. Okay. Nagisa is still relevant because Tohdoh makes her relevant. Again, it's not really reflection of anything else. Okay. She's got 473 and 3. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, right here. 374 and 284 attack power. And she has, yeah, roughly around the same. D tier. Wow. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Okay. I disagree with that, but that's fine. Can make Brave faster? Not right now. I got more important things to do. Okay. Moving on, we have is so at 57 of 23, we have Urabe. Urabe Angele. We have Urabe. Urabe is a budget attacker, and I think I put him above Kallen last time. I don't know if that was a good idea, but that's what I did. Just want to make sure. Just staying consistent here. I put him above her. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think Urabe's better than rank 3 Kallen? I mean, rank 3 Kallen's got more attack power, but Urabe is faster. I don't know. I'll put him above, but honestly, it can go either way. Okay, now we have the rank 4 Schneizel. Almost at the hour mark, 58:02. So rank 4 Schnitz. Past the rank 3 one. Now we're at the rank 4 Schnitzel. And my thoughts on the new Schnitzel is, yeah, he's not good. It's interesting that he has an ability that affects like everyone in range, but I kind of want to say this boss battle only, and I'll put him above the other Schneizel. That's probably going to put him right now. Even with the buff he gets 1.5 anniversary, I still no, I'm going to go with the boss battle event because you have to put a spot for him, and I'd rather use someone else. Now it's true he has a cost reduction for everyone Britannia, but like, do you care about that? And the answer is maybe, but not all the time. It's always relevant. I feel like the crux of why you're using him is because you want to have an attack power buff plus a speed debuff on all the enemies. And that's a very niche thing. But I feel like for boss battle events, that's probably where you'll be using him the most. At least that's my experience. I'm just one guy. Okay. Now we have is the rank 2 Tamaki. And he doesn't actually go in the Tamaki section. He's actually not terrible. I'll put him in okay. He's really good in the Black Knight faction. That's about it. So I'll put him above probably here. You know, he's a pretty good range attacker, relatively. You know, 550 attack power is not the great. 550 speak English, but he also has like a really good buffs. They're not the greatest buffs, right? But they're good for rank 2. I think you do a lot worse. And again, you have like Zero, and you have Rakshata, and you have Taizo, so they all make this Tamaki better than what he probably should be. Okay, moving on, we have is the obvious like SS tier. Obviously, like I mean, Why even? Oh, 1 hour mark in. Excellent. 1 hour mark in. If you guys are still tuning in for that, I appreciate it. If you've been here since the beginning, I appreciate that too. Hope you guys hit the like button. I don't ever say to my fridge, shut the hell up. I don't say it often, but like if you are enjoying the stream, please hit a like. And you've been here this long too. That's pretty awesome. We're an hour in. We got Summer Cecile. What a good way to celebrate 1 hour into the live stream. And so obviously Summer Cecile is like the best character, right? I mean, just let's put her up here and just let's move on. Heck, let's end the damn stream. You know, we're done. No, I'm just kidding. She is A tier though. I still would put her in A tier because she's got really high attack power, decent defense, high cost, obviously top heavy, and she has the ability to reduce the relocation time. That reduction is actually one of the reasons why she's in the A tier compared to other characters. So gonna put her A tier. Probably better than Kallen. I think she does a lot more for you. And again, I hate that blow towards Euphy. I think it's garbage. So I'll put her above everyone else here. Better than Tohdoh. Man, that seems really wrong. Is that what we did last time too? That I put Cecile above Tohdoh? No, I put Tohdoh above Cecile. Man. I don't know. Is it Tohdoh above Cecile? Cecile above Tohdoh? I feel like Tohdoh, good defense, low attack power, good durability, boost JLF. Cecile, high attack power, low defense, high cost. I said it so weirdly. Boost your own cost, and she reduces the relocation time. I think it's more useful right now. I mean, that's just me. Maybe it's just me. I'm going to put her above Tohdoh. I think the reason I put Tohdoh so high last time was because I was emphasizing the fact that he has the Gekka. And don't get me wrong, that Gekka is really good. But if you don't have it, I mean, he hasn't really gotten that much better. The Gekka improved him significantly. Will not take that away from him. But without the Gekka, though, I think he's worse than Cecile Crummy. So I'll put Cecile Crummy above Tohdoh. There you go. Hot take. I think Cecile is better than Tohdoh and everyone else here, especially the cost increasers. Yuck. Okay. Moving on, we have is Cornelia, the queen. I finally got her in my other account. Thankfully, this is really annoying. I have to do 3 digits now because I'm now on the hour mark. So what is this? Oh, my bad. 102, and then we'll go to 33. Okay, and this is Cornelia. I just type. I don't know. Cornelia. Okay, rank 4. Only 2 corns in the game I'm aware of. There will be more later on, of course. Cornelia's S tier, obviously. She is the best attacker in the game. Tag boost to everybody who's deployed, which is awesome, but also the fact that she just has really high attack power on her own and a fast interval of attack. Better than Kallen? Yeah, I'd say better than Kallen. You know, what's better? Impregnable an impregnable shield or someone who kills you so fast you don't need a shield? Obviously, it's the one with the attack power. Okay. Moving on, we have the Butler, Mr. Lelouch. This character is great. I don't mean just so much like the ability. I like the artwork. And I love in the story when he was like, "Why are all the ones looking at me? You know, why do they care so much?" Because Lelouch, you look good in the outfit. Obviously, don't be dumb. Okay, don't be dumb. All right. Or I guess naive is better, right? Don't be naive. Okay. So when it comes to the Butler Lelouch, I'm thinking, which I'm thinking like budget. So the two right now, the problem with the Butler is that he's still got really low cost, which is very useful. But the attack power is now starting to become a problem. It's like 640 something, and that's not the greatest anymore. But he does do extra damage to airships, and he also stuns them. And the Gawain just came out, okay? The Gawain is now in the game. So theoretically, Lelouch plus the Gawain is actually a really good combination. So theoretically, he's actually probably better now because you have the Gawain. The Gawain just makes every Lelouch better because he gets the ability to level 5, which let's check that out really quick. What is ability level 5? I have not looked at it. I'm just curious. What is it? Get level 5. What is the boost ability? It is so action speed by 0.6. I never understood how this works. 0.6, okay. And he does his so the damage is increased by that's not bad. So it's longer and the higher damage against flying enemies. And considering that the Gawain has anti flying enemies built in its special. That's pretty good. So you know what? I'm going to put him above Villetta, but definitely worse than Suzaku. But still, really good stuff. I was really hyped about this character when he first came out. I never got my Japanese account. It's always been one of those biggest regrets I've had, but I'm glad I got both my global accounts. He's really good. Okay, moving on. We have is Euphemia. Yay, Euphy. Okay, this is the rank 3 Euphy. And not only is the rank 3 Euphy, but this is the blowaway Euphy, the bad one. Offense. Okay. So blowaway Euphy is like niche use only. It's unfortunate because blowaway effects are like, again, like I discussed earlier, someone mentioned in the comments, but it's not that good. I feel like it's I feel like when it comes to Euphy, like, yeah, blowaway effects are just not that good. You need them like in certain niche situations, and when you have them, you're happy. But like 9% of the time, 99% of the time, they're not good. One quick thing, someone asked a question. I'm just gonna get to real quick. Okay, I want to ask you. You inspired me to play this game and become a whale, but to be honest, 100+ days in this game, it feels dry and the rolls kind of suck. How do you stay interested in the game? Okay, a couple things. Obviously, let me just like full disclosure. I have a incentive, like a financial incentive to play this game. All right. Obviously, if I'm posting on YouTube and I have a 1,000+ subscribed channel, which thank you guys, by the way, I appreciate that. I do get paid to make the videos. All right. So it's like there is incentive I have to do this. Just full disclosure. Number 2, it's the story. It has always been the story for me because the problem is that the gameplay is okay, right? But the story is what I care about. When Jazzar Code came out, if you watch my video on my other channel where I discuss like the 10 things I was looking forward to the most about it, the thing I always emphasized was I can't wait to see Oz the Reflection. I'm excited about this new story where we bring all all the protagonists together. That's what I was excited about when it came to Jazzar Code. I stuck through that game for over a year because I wanted to see the end of the game. Turned out it was garbage, and it like broke the lore of the universe, of the Geass lore, I should say, the lore of the Geass universe. But that's what I care about. It's the story. I just want to see, like, if they're going to present a new story, I'm curious where they're going with that. Now, when it comes to lost stories, the reason why I'm still motivated in this game is simply this, because they're putting together a story that has Lancelot and Gurren, Oz the Reflection, Akito the Exile, and probably Resurrection all together in one nice little package. And for me, that's all I really care about. I want to see where the story goes. Plus, the MC is like his story, his or her, depending on who you pick. I like that story. I think it's actually like low key. It's one of the best things they've done in the Geass universe. I mean, I kind of like his story better than Akito's, and maybe even better than the Oz twins at some level. I really like how they incorporate him into the story. They bring in new characters like Carly, obviously Clarice, right? All these new people in there. His sister. There's like a connection to Geass going on. We got Brandon Nightmare Frames, and and I like his backstory. It's kind of like Kallen, but also not like Kallen. I like how he's in the story and he can be like a foil to Kallen. As she said, I think in one of the chapters, she's like, "I'm glad you're here." It might actually have been actually, I think it was in the game itself. Like if you're just like waiting in the main menu, she says something in the line of like, "I'm glad you're here because there's no one else my age to talk to." And when you think about it, I never thought about that, but Kallen is kind of young compared to everyone else in the Black Knight, forgetting about Lelouch because she doesn't know he's in there. But besides Lelouch, everyone is like in their, I want to say early to mid 20s, maybe even in their 30s. And so Kallen's this young girl, in high school. She can't really relate to these people. In comes Mario or Maya, and that's someone she can actually relate to. So I like that dynamics they add to the story. Mario adds a whole nother humanity to the Black Knights, and there's a lot of connection he has with the world that we only get through him that we didn't get with anybody else. Plus, Lost Stories is expanding on other characters through side stories and answering certain questions we had, answering questions we had throughout the main anime. That's why I stay motivated to play Lost Stories, despite the fact that the actual game itself can be horseshit half the times. The pulls will drive you crazy. The actual missions make you want to die. I mean, I have no hair, okay? But if I had a full head of hair, it would be gone after trying to go through those missions because they are absolute garbage. So from that standpoint, the gameplay is awful, but the story is good, and they put a lot of effort into that. So I appreciate that. It's just a damn shame it had to be a gotcha game. It could have been. It didn't have to. We didn't have to do this, but that's how it goes. So that's why I'm motivated to play Lost Stories until it's done. I like the story. No pun, all the pun intended. So there you go. I just want to answer that question because you asked me a while ago. I feel like you should get an answer because we're over an hour in. So there you go. Okie doke. I want to just put a quick note that the rant that I had is only really a rant, but just a question that somebody asked me, which is, why am I still motivated? And there you go. Okay. Rant end about these notes are awful. Oh, Lost Stories and why I played. Okay. Okay, now we are on to Jeremiah. So Jeremiah would be technically right after this. So 111 and then 10. Okay, rank 3. Jerry, yay! We love Jerry. Don't we love Jerry? I don't know. Maybe we don't. Okay. S tier, obviously, low cost, increase your cost. Some people don't like him. I've actually seen the comments of people like, rank 3 Jeremiah is not that good. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, he's on every single team. That means he's a staple. That means he's good. Get the heck out of here. I'm going to put him above. Yeah, that's fine. He's in the middle. He's not the best attacker, not the best defender, obviously, but he increased your cost. That's the most important thing. That's what you want in your characters. So there you go. Jeremiah, definitely in the mid section of the S tier. Not mid period, just S tier. Okay. Next, we have the new character that we just got, or we're going to get, rather. Again, this is right before all the banners, so if you want to know what to expect, here's a little preview. We got the RIVALZ. This is the rank 3 one that comes with the Euphy banner. I wrote E instead of 3. Okay. And RIVALZ is going to go in the budget substitute. I'm going to put him probably, I guess, I'm going to put him below here. The thing about this RIVALZ is that, well, let's go to him, right? Let's go to him because you guys don't know his abilities. He hasn't come out yet, obviously. There's like only 4. By the way, there are only 4 rank 3 defensive pilots in the game, period. Japanese or otherwise, or global or otherwise. And he's like the latest one. That should tell you that the game is going to start producing more rank 4s down the road. Get ready for that, by the way. There's going to be a shift in the game where rank 3s are going to be almost extinct, except for like events, which is bullshit. But again, not going to rant about that now. Down the road, I will talk about it. Okay. So RIVALZ. What's the problem with RIVALZ? Well, terrible attack power. He's got high defense, but the health is like kind of meh, right? Kind of meh. His abilities, he has like he can increase his own health, and I believe he increases defense. That's it. He boosts defense, he boosts his health. That's all. Rank, there is no level 5. No Nightmare Frame will get him to level 5. I have to be honest, I don't know why they have these effects if there's no Nightmare Frame that would ever give them the effect that I'm aware of. Maybe that no, I think it's only Geno only. So yeah, I'm not sure how you get him to rank 5. I don't think you can. Maybe there's a pilot. I think there might actually be a pilot that does that. I'm not sure, but anywho, he's got decent melee attack power, but his like defense and health, they're not that great. When you compare it to something like, let's say Tohdoh or even Kewell. So like Tohdoh, for example, I mean, it's just infinitely better, higher attack power, right? He doesn't have the same healing ability, but like, who cares? And then you go to like Kewell again. I think it's like relatively better. I think the defense is lower, but higher health, higher attack power, and again, better overall effects. So RIVALZ is basically, as I said in my video, a wall. That's all he is, and therefore he's a budget substitute for other defensive pilots. I wouldn't say anything higher than that. I think that's all I would go with him. He's not the reason why you're pulling from that banner. I'll just say that much. Okay. Moving on, we have is the rank 4 defensive Kallen. So we'll do 34. This is the rank 4 Kallen. There we go. And this is the defense. And okay, so she's obviously S tier, right? And I think I'm gonna put her again, like I've done a million times. She's, I think, slightly worse than the OG Kallen, but that's personal preference right there. I don't think she's objectively better, but from my point of view, And the shelf life. Now, I will say as much. Down the road, I think these are going to swap. I think Kallen would be better down the road. But for right now, OG Kallen is better. Eventually, that's going to change. But this is about the current month. It's not about the future. But you can use this to kind of figure out what you want to do when the upcoming banners. And of course, I'll have the videos too when they get dropped. So there's that. Okie doke. And I think we're going to move on just a second. Just want to check something real quick. And okay. Okay. All right. So Bedtime Lelouch. Classic character. Bedtime Lelouch. Here we go. Let's go talk about Bedtime Lelouch. And I'm also stalling to write this down. BBD L2. Okay. Lelouch, I think I put him in the okay. I think that's not going to change. The Gawain is out though, right? Again, I feel like when you have the Gawain just makes everything better. I feel like the Gawain would make this new Lelouch better too. The only thing I will say, kind of like with Tohdoh, like to just like play devil's advocate there. If you don't have the Gawain though, like where would he be? And I'm going to kind of go that route. But generally speaking, with the Gawain and Lelouch, I mean, theoretically, I know this might sound kind of crazy, but like B tier, maybe like high B tier because you have a high attacker and a boost to his special abilities. But for most people, I think he's probably fine in the okay territory. But I'll kind of do like a nice little high medium where it's like maybe you have it, maybe you don't. So okay. The cost increase ability is okay, but you got to kill enemies to get it, right? That's the problem. And that means he needs a good nightmare frame. So the initial cost to deploy him is going to be kind of high. But if you have the Gawain, it's even better. And just for some perspective, because let's take a look here. Let's go to rank for I think he's a assault, right? Yeah, assault. So Lelouch as a rank for assault, whenever this loads. So he has, if you fully max him out, he has 549 attack power, which is okay. He doesn't have really good durable stats, but he's a knight, so that's fine. But here's the most important part. Wait a minute. He gets no boost level 5? Really? Oh. I thought he got a boost level 5. Apparently not. That doesn't make any sense. So the Gawain does nothing for him? That's dumb. Hold on. Let me check the app media. That doesn't make any sense. He should get a boost for that. Why wouldn't he get a boost for that? It doesn't make any sense. Let me go check here. Yeah, he gets no boost. Wow. Damn. That's actually really bad. I could have sworn. Wait. So if you equip him with a nightmare frame that's one of his, it'll say skill boost. It's lying to you? Okay. That's weird. Yeah, it says possesses such skill as Guilford. Granted, time elapse. What the hell? You had it fine. Why'd you untranslate? Man, what was that? Hello? Oh god, what have I done? Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to translate English. I just want to make sure. Sorry, I'm like stuttering here. I want to make sure there's no boost. I think there's no boost if you use them. Yeah, stop moving skills or stop moving to skills. Skill level up. What's the skill level up though? I only see like it doesn't have it here. It just has like fully upgraded and then like that's it. It usually has like a middle section. You go to his page here. There is no skill up. Oh, you know what it is? You know what it is? If you have, let's say, a level 3, it'll go to level 4. But if you don't have, let's say you max him out, basically. If you max out this new Bedtime Lelouch, there's no incentive to use him in, say, the Gawain or Zero's Borai. That's what it's saying there. So technically speaking, I take back everything I said. Everything I said, I take it back. We're going to put him lower. I take it all back. He's not that good. He's pretty bad. That's actually really sad. They couldn't give him a level 5 boost. Sorry, Lelouch. That's pretty bad. Okay. I take everything I said back. He's not good. Okay, moving on. We have is Senba. So Senba is going to be at 1956. Senba, still the only Senba in the game, by the way. Kind of bullcrap. We got a thing here. I have 93,000 Sakurai Say waiting for the new Euphemia. Very good. That's what you should spend it on. Don't the Christmas characters, you know, pass. Okay. Double Sword, and what's here? Just curious when international version we'll get our MC, our own Nightmare frame. Everyone keeps asking this question, okay? When are we gonna get the MC? As I've said 1,000 times, I'm not singling you out, by the way, just throwing out here. We're gonna get the MC for the half anniversary event, okay? When's the half anniversary event? Well, this game came out when? In September? So what is 6 months from now? Which honestly, I don't even know. Because was that September, October, November, December, February, March. So probably next month, we're going to get the new MC. Okay. Probably going to get the MC. I can't put any better than that. We're probably getting him or her, technically speaking, next month alongside the New Year's characters, which is going to be one of the craziest situations ever because you're going to have the New Year's characters, Rakshata, and then the MC. I'm not a big fan of backloading these banners, but how's everyone's day going? Dude, it's nighttime. Maybe you don't live in the central. I don't know. Okay. Sorry about that. That was a rant. And so we're going to say that Senba actually starts. Sorry, Senba starts now. I'm going to have a little, well, I guess you say I'll put excuse me, 120, and I'll say 40, when the MC coming? When's the MC coming? When's he coming? That's when he's coming. All right. So Senba back today. All right. So Senba, I'm going to put him in the substitute. I'm going to put him probably. God, I'm give myself a headache here. I'll put him. Yeah, I really like Senba. I'm going to put him probably above these two. I did it last time. I don't remember. What did I do last time? Yeah. I'm really high in Senba. He's such a good defensive pilot, and he also heals himself. So, and good stats overall. For a rank 2, very impressive. But guys, come on now. If you're watching this, which you're not, but in the Japanese version, we need an updated version of Senba. So, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just being you didn't trigger me. It's not you, dude. It's not you. But yeah, that's Senba for you. All right, moving on. We have 122, 13-9. We have Gino. Or is it Gino? Gino. Obviously S tier. Gino is such a balanced pilot with attack, defense, and the cost increase ability. He does have high initial cost to deploy, but he reduces it too, so it kind of balances out. In terms of where I'd put him, probably I'm gonna put him here. I think his overall the complete package, I think, is probably the best place for him. I think he's really good. He's really good, especially with the Tristan. I mean, it's a really powerful package. You're getting the skill boost to 5. This one actually has that, and plus the skill gauge keep going to 100%, and you keep launching the attack, and the Tristan's just really powerful. This time I can discuss the Nightmare frame in context of the pilot because you can only get the pilot through a Nightmare frame. But the opposite is not true. You can get the Nightmare frame without the pilot. So there you go. Yeah, Gino's great. One of the best in the game for sure. Okay, moving on. We have at 122-37 Maid Milly. And Maid Milly is, I'm going to put her probably in the boss battle event, and I'll say it right below Clovis. She's a little weaker, but same concept. And we get to start custom besides the Nightmare shop. I missed the quest award. Okay, so all right, I get this question a lot too, so I will answer it, and maybe I'll make a short about it. We'll see. So, how do you get the Lancelot? How do you get the Sarlin custom if you miss the quest reward? All right. So at the end of R1 in the story, there's going to be something called the Lost Zero arc. And the Lost Zero arc, right before it starts, if I'm not mistaken, they're going to give away another Borai Diesel, a Sagetsu, and a Sarlin custom. Now, we are not close to R1 being complete yet. We haven't gone to, I think the last banner for R1, if I'm not mistaken, is Cecile and C2. I think it's the last one. So we're not close to that yet. But if you wait and I hate to say this, but 4 to 5 months, I think you'll get it for free. The problem is, and I know what you're already thinking, isn't it too late by then? Aren't there going to be better pilots? I'm sorry, better Nightmare frames? Yeah, and not really, because on my Japanese account, one of them anyways, I never got the Lancelot once. And I finally did like recently, but it took a very long time. So on that account, I had 2 Sterling Customs as my main range attackers, plus like Zero's Borai and I guess a couple Mordred. So from my standpoint, that's all I had. So you might be in the same boat. So it still might be worth going after 4 months from now. That's the answer to that question. You'll be getting it right before the Lost Zero arc. Okay. It's going to be a free character. MC character will be free. And you'll not only be free, but you'll get all the resource you need to limit break it. But only if you do it during the event. If you get the MC after the event ends, they will not give you those items. So make sure that for that first, half anniversary event, you partake in it to get all the items level the MC. That's very important. They will give you the entire package for free. So don't miss out on that. It's not gotcha. Is he worth? He's fantastic. Very good. Very good. One of the best pilots in the game. Okay. Even now, one of the best. High attack for both melee and range, Black Knights and Ashford faction, and he does extra damage against the Britannia faction. He's really good. Also, I think the skill gate goes to 100% on deployment if you're using one of his special nightmare frames. Lost Zero Arc, I'm confused. Lost Zero Arc is basically like Akito in this world, where it's like it takes place. It is like, I mean, Akito is also Akito, but I'm just explaining it to help you understand. So there's R1, then there's R2, and there's a Lost Zero Arc. The Lost Zero Arc, I don't know why I did it like that. How this thing grows, but the Lost Zero Arc is what happens between R1 and R2 when Lelouch is not present. So what's going on here is simply that you have the like Oz Reflection characters, Lancelot and Gurren, their stuff is going on during this time. So while Lelouch is like having fun in the EU, having fun, their stories happen during that time. That's why it's called the Lost Zero Arc, because Zero's really lost. Get it? Get it? It's smart. It's clever. Okay, moving on. I mean, yeah, but like they're still good though. Like, yeah, but like they're still good. Every character, like Bismarck, has high cost. Come on now. And plus, you can reduce it. He's part of the Ashford and Black Knight faction. You can reduce it. These are things. Okay. Sorry, guys. We got distracted here. You can reduce it. That's totally fine. Okay. It's totally fine. I think I was lost on Maid Milly. I got like completely distracted here. But, anyways, Maid Milly is good for Night Frame Boss Battle event. That's what she's there for. So, hopefully, hopefully I didn't get caught in the middle of that. But yeah, Maid Milly, she's good for the Night Frame Boss Battle events with the increased speed to 1 pilot. And that's why she's in the E tier. Other than that, I never use her. The cost reduction's okay. Okay. Let me do a couple more and I'll answer some questions. But I'm trying to again, keep some kind of schedule here. Yeah, right. Okay. 128 at 10. This is Dalton. And Dalton is he's not good anymore. High durability and the low range attack is it's not good. I'll put him in the okay category. Probably, yeah, this is fine. Nah, lower than that. What I do last time? Dalton. Oh, I put him low okay. Yeah, you know what? I agree. Low okay it is. Okay. He's not that good anymore. Okay. Next we have is Suzaku. This is the 128.42. This is the other Suzaku that has the. I heard some weird noise there. The Brit military outfit. Oh, I heard weird noises. Hold on a second. Okay. Wow. Okay, so this is Suzaku. I'm going to put him in the. Oh, my bad. I got distracted. Shit, all right, I think that's what I did. I don't remember. I think I put him above. Villetta. S tier for sure. I'm going to put him probably below Jeremiah because he's got really high attack power on deployment. Special is 100%. Plus, he gets those shields. So all that stuff is great. The problem with Suzaku, though, is that he doesn't stand up him being on the battlefield. I don't keep doing I keep checking my time for some reason, but he's pretty good most of the time on the battlefield. But his best use is to be deployed and withdrawn, and so maybe that's why he's lower than other characters. But he's still really good. He's fantastic character. Okay, moving on, we have is Detar Reed, and this is at 130 and 04. And keep in mind, this is the cloaking Detard. So rank 2, the rank 2 Div is in here. And rank 2 Div, I'm going to put him in the. I keep doing this, damn it. Where were you before? Where was Asahina? I don't think I even. Jesus, sorry. Detard, A tier. I will put him probably like in this section. So I think cloaking is still really good. Oh, my camera's dead. No one said anything. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. I got you my camera. 1 second. 1 second. Let me stop my camera. All right, I'm back. Now, let me just make sure my camera's actually focused on me this time. It keeps mine on my own, or maybe it's my mind. I'm not sure, but okie doke. All right, so we left off on Suzaku, I believe, right? Okay, so now we're on the Asahina. So, oh no, wait, I'm sorry, we're on Detard. We're on Detard. Okay, so when it comes to Detard, he can cloak, and I find that cloak is still really useful in this game. And the reason why cloaking is useful in this game because, as you know, if you're being attacked by enemies from the distance and you cloak your guys, they have to approach. And even if you have shields like C2, which I'll put him below, I understand now why people have that opinion. But if you have him over C2, he actually does a better job protecting your pilots because if the enemy can't see them, they'll always come right after them, which means you're always being in your pilot's range. Now that means that there's a chance they get killed in that confrontation, but I feel like, and this is my perspective, but I feel like if the characters are defending themselves or can defend themselves, they have a higher chance of surviving versus just sitting there and taking it with a shield. That's just my perspective on why I find cloaking to be more useful than shielding, but I recognize why shielding is still really good. So I'm going to have Detard, I would say, worse than C2, but like that's kind of pushing it for me. But I understand. I heard you guys' complaints, and I get it. I completely get it. So there we go. All right, moving on. We don't have too many left, but this is, it's taking a bit of time. There's like a million pilots in this game. What do you expect? So we got 1, 33, 46, Asa, Hina, 2. Asahina's garbage. I'll put him high trash, but he's trash. He's just not like whatever he could do. It's not relevant anymore. Of all the JLF members, he's the worst one, which is probably why he got an upgrade. Just saying. Okay, that's it. Not much to say about that. There was one kind of one that answered really quickly first. So it's going to cover Ohgi to the Exile from MC. Makes sense. Brain not working from a lot of engineering stuff. I was doing some engineering stuff today too, so I get it. I'm always actually doing that, but it's not Ohgi to the Exile arc. I should be clear. It's not Ohgi to the Exile. It's Lancelot and Gurren and Oslo the Reflection. I was just saying that just like Ohgi to the Exile takes place between the two seasons, the Lost Hero arc does the same thing. That's all I was saying. Agito is not actually in this. Agito is done separately, which is kind of weird to me, but that's how they're doing it. Okie doke. Hopefully that makes sense. So yeah, it's not. The Lost Zero is between the two, like Akito is, but Akito is not in the Lost Zero arc. Only LNG and Oslo the Reflection. Okay. Now, we have at 135.04 is Naomi. Only one in the game. That's sad. I'm going to put her in the okay territory. And I'll probably put her low okay, but like still okay. You know, if for the Black Knight, if you need a healer, for the longest time, she was like your only option. Now, of course, we have Nagisa, but until then, she was your only option. So therefore, I'm going to put her in the C tier, but she's still really good if you need a healer for Black Knights. Other than that, you know, not so much. Okay. Moving on, we have is the rank 3 Gilf. I hate this pilot. I'm going to put him in the trash tier. I don't even care if he is good or not. I hate this character. I'm just so mad at what they did. It's so frustrating. I mean, I'm gonna put him in the trash. I don't care if he was before. I'm gonna put him high trash, but like he's trash. He kills enemies and boosts the defense, protects himself against enemies from a distance, and what else? I think that's it. High cost. Attack power is not the greatest. This Gilf sucks. One of the worst characters in the game. Not bad as like rank 3 detard, but yeah, he annoys the hell out of me. So there we go. Oh my god, back-to-back Gilfs. What am I ever gonna do? Back-to-back Gilfs. Okie dokie. Ilford rank 3, and this is the other one. So to say OT. Okay. Or OG, rather. I meant to say OG, not OT. I'd be original trilogy. I'll put him in the budget a little bit too. He's a really good cost increaser, but he's not the best one. You know, he's got high defense, below attack bar. He's like the weaker version of Cecile Groomy. So I'd say budget of her. I would, yeah, budget of her. I'll put him probably below Kallen. Below, like he's weaker. He's weaker than Kallen, but he's better than Kewell and RIVALZ. What I did last time, just out of curiosity. I put him. Yeah, we're a little about the same actually. About the same. Okay. Good to know that I'm like not much has changed between the last one and this one. Okay. Moving on, we have 137.25. We have Geass. And Geass is an A-ranked pilot. But the problem with Geass is that she is a melee healer, and melee healers are most of the time they're not very good. So I would say I'll put her probably below everyone else. Or, you know, that's not fair. That's not fair. I'll put her. Is she better than Shirley? Yeah, she's better than Shirley. Is she better than Tohdoh? No. Better than Kallen? No. So I'll put her above Shirley. But everyone else, I mean, it's cool. Like with the Tristan, she's pretty powerful, but like most people don't have the Tristan. So like I'm not gonna like pull everyone to that standard. It kind of sucks. I didn't bring this up before, but this is another thing I hate about this character that I've not mentioned. But if you want to get her skill boost to 5, you have to use a Sarlin, right? The Sarlin's melee weapon is garbage. Okay, it stuns. Who cares? Range of 1. It's pretty bad. The range weapon, however, so that was the melee. Sorry, the melee, the gauntlets, awful. The range weapon is actually pretty good. That's why for Halloween Villetta or the regular Villetta, you can get to the thing level 5, and it doesn't really ruin the character too much because even the Sarlin's gonna get like an upgrade eventually. So you have that. With this Villetta, if you want to get it to 5, like you have to use a Sarlin, and that's a terrible idea. So that pisses me off too about this character. So from that alone, I think she's one of the worst A-ring pilots. But I will say, as a melee healer, you can't get much better. So you got to take the rough with the smooth, if you will. Okay, moving on, we have is Sayako. This is the rank 2 Sayako. We will get another one later on. Actually, we'll get 2 more later on. Yeah, go. And I think I'm going to put her in the niche use only or garbage tier. Yeah, she's just not good. I put her garbage tier last time. I think she's going in the garbage tier. I said niche use only. I mean, what niche use only is there? Like she has to stay put to do the passive healing, which defeats the purpose. Faster deployment time, sure. Low attack power. Yeah, she's bad. high bad, but she's still bad. So I'm gonna put her in the trash tier. I keep forgetting what screen I'm looking at. I'm like really dumb. Okay. 140.07 is Zero Lelouch. Okay. Where does this guy go? Obviously S tier. No one would debate that. Where in S tier? That's I'm not sure. Probably above C2, but below everyone else. Yeah, he's better than C2. Better than Jeremiah, though? No, not better than Jeremiah. So I'll put him. I feel like Jeremiah cost increase is still really important right now. Eventually, I will say maybe not, but right now I think it's better. So I'm gonna actually say I'm gonna put him below C2, which is weird because like Lelouch is really good. Okay, he's really good, but the problem is I feel like cost increase is more important right now in the game. Eventually, we'll get more cost reducers, and so when that happens, Lelouch will be better. But right now, it's like I just feel like I feel like when I'm building my teams personally, I find that Jeremiah's on all of them. Lelouch is not on them as much as they used to be because I just don't need them. So that's kind of where I'm at right now with that. So man, okay. Moving on. So we have Nagisa. This is the 141.30 rank 3 Nagisa. And I'm going to put her in the A tier because she's one of the best healers in the game because she has a defensive effect, a healing effect, and also is part of the Black Knight and balanced attack stats. So I'm going to put her, I'm going to put her pretty high up, actually. I'm going to say, like, better than Cecile. Ooh, that's hard. Which of these is better? These are both awesome characters. What I do last time, just want to see referencing. I put her below. Yeah, that's about right. I don't think it should be any different than that. So there you go. Okie doke. But yeah, she's really good. Nagisa's fantastic. Great healer. Oh, look at that. Who's this? Who's this guy? Is that Kallen Lelouch? I think it is. Where does he gonna go? I don't know. Where do you think HW goes? HW goes obviously in the junk arena. He goes in all of them because he's S tier and still the best character in the game. And still your undisputed best character in Geass Lost Stories global. You had one job. Global release version is Halloween Lelouch. So yeah, he's definitely S tier. He's so damn good. He's one of the only characters in the game that I feel like will never get fully power crept out of the game because they don't want to do that for some reason. So HW Lelouch is he's fantastic. Just an absolute god. Okay. Moving on. We have at 143.13 is me to be. Oh god, the irony of this. Probably I randomized all this in case you guys didn't know. But like me, you take the pedo who lust over Lelouch's sister after Lelouch. Man, ironies of ironies. I'm gonna put him in the okay category. I feel like the extra damage against what's it called? Against airships is okay. It's okay. I think he's okay. I'll put him probably like above Lelouch, but yeah, he's okay. Better than Dalton. Yeah, kind of because airships are always relevant. Where Dalton's like better than Dalton though. No, that's not fair. That's not fair, Dalton. Not fair, Dalton. Hot take. I don't think Lelouch is that broke. His damage isn't that high for an Annihilator. Dude, it's 970. And he got multiple attacks and cloaks everybody. High, faster deployment time. What are you talking about? Okay, whatever. You know what? You haven't played the hard missions yet. You'll see. You'll see. He's insanely broken. All right, whatever. There's always one. There's always one person who has to feel that way. All right. You probably didn't get it. That's why you're upset. I'm just kidding. But like for me though, like Lelouch he's been like stable since. I mean, he's still he's semi-stable now. Most of my team's currently in the game just because I like how he's just so useful. All right, we got Kaguya. I'm gonna actually go up a little bit. Kaguya. Okay, Kaguya's niche use only. The damage is fine, but like the damage reduction is fine, but it rarely. rarely what's the word comes in play. But when it does, though, you'll be happy you had it. Okay, moving on. 'Cause I want to kind of these are kind of obvious, so I just want to kind of speed through some of these. Okay, so you got 149. That is rank 3 mills. This is the special, we'll say blow mill. So for the blow Milly, you guys gonna blow Milly. She's obviously she's only. I think Euphy's a little better, but excuse me. Yeah, blow Milly. She's just she's not that great. The cloaking ability of Kallen Lelouch is really good. It's knowing to go against him in arena mode. Very true. Don't get me wrong, he's really strong. But a lot of rain carriers have 1K attack, but he's not like he's 970. You make it seem like he's like 500. He's not that far from there. Quick question: will Kallen Lelouch get a rerun in the future? Absolutely. There'll be a step up banner probably. There will be a reprint banner down the road. He will definitely. I mean, like, for God's sakes, right now in Lost Stories, I have a reprint banner, which is the most embarrassing thing ever because if you guys notice, it has characters on there who are not even in the game. So, yes, he will be, they will have reruns. Absolutely. Okay, but we're talking about the global, right? This is the global tier list, not Japanese. Just be clear. Below Millie against Spice, are we? Yes, we are. Okay. That was a weird week. That was a weird week. I apologize. Okay, moving on. We have is at 146, 13-9, we have Ashford Kallen. This character is fantastic. We get the skills almost to 90%, like maybe it's like 70, I believe, and 19 cost increase. Fantastic. Obviously, S tier. Let's go. Gonna put her above Jeremiah. I think she's just overall better. Yes, you get less cost, but the other effect is better. So, gonna put her above Jerry. If you have Ashford Kallen, you don't need the Santa Kallen. They're both Ashford. Excuse me, I whistled there. They're both. I did again. Damn it! They are both from the Ashford faction. Okay, there you go. So you don't even need like if you're going for the faction element, you just whatever. She's better in every single way. Oopsies. Okay. 147.30 is Xing K. Xing K is going to go in the 8 tier because he's a really good attacker, but he is not the best attacker in the game. So, where did I put him last time? I don't want to think about this. Where did I put him last time on the tier list? I just don't want to use my brain right now. I put him low A, below Millie. Okay, sounds good. I'm sorry, it's Cecile, not Millie, Cecile. Yeah, that sounds about right. Because I just feel like his high cost deployment or his high deployment cost is bullcrap. But the rest of it, yes. So there you go. Okie doke. Well, no, he's not bad. I'm just saying, like, he's just. I feel there's better options for a good attacker. He's still like he's A rank. Just be clear, he is A tier. I'm not saying he's awful, but like comparatively, yeah, he's you have better options. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay, let's move on now to this is important. This is one of the new Lelouches, so let's go through that. 148.37. We have Lelouch Gawain. Okay, so Lelouch in the Gawain. I'm gonna put him in the A tier, and I don't think S tier is appropriate. I don't think he's that good, but he is the best anti-air in the game. He does increase his own skill gauge. He's pretty good for the Black Knight faction. So I'll put him like below Cecile, in my opinion. I think the overall use is pretty limited, but it is pretty good right now in the game. Right now. Obviously later on, yeah, not so much. He's okay. He's not the best, but I'm not gonna say he's crap. That's not fair. Shinki sub faction is really bad. Based. Absolutely. One of the worst in the game. Maybe the worst sub-faction, including events, by the way. That includes events. Okay. Moving on, we have at 149.33, we have Taizo. Taizo is also going to go into the A tier, obviously. I'm going to put Taizo probably. I'm going to put him in the. I'll put him above. This is always a challenge for me. I'll put him above Cecile Krumi Probably above Rakshata too. I think the speed increase is too damn. I'll put him above D-Tier. This speed increase is too damn good. I don't care if uh, it's only for the Black Knight faction. I just think it's so damn good, and what it does for you, Tohdoh's insane. He's such a great character. We got a reroll gotcha on the half anniversary. Is this going to repeat on the future, or is this one-time rerun banner? I need so bad Anya, and so rerun banners have heard me awesome. Occasionally they do rerun banners. They'll have one for the half anniversary, first year anniversary, 1.5 anniversary. They might have one for random events. I don't know. I think before the Lost Zero arc, there was one. I don't remember. It's so long ago. You can hit the Twitter page of the Japanese account to see it. But as far as I know, every single major event in the game, they have some kind of rerun banner. You'll have plenty of time to get the characters you want. What they tend to do is they'll have a specific day per banner. So one day might be the Maid event. One day might be Halloween. One day might be this. One day might be that. As long as you wait for your day, you should get the character you want. In theory. Obviously, it's a gacha game, so nothing's guaranteed. My gacha games are garbage. But in theory, that's how it works. Okay. Moving on. We have at 1:51, almost at 2 hours, guys. If you've been streaming for 2 hours, man, props to you. Props to you, legitimately. Okay, Summer Kallen. And Summer Kallen, I'm going to put her in the, I guess, Solitude. If you don't have a good, melee healer, she can go in there. She's pretty good for her faction. Yeah, I guess Solitude 2 was fine. Did I put her in okay in my other one, just out of curiosity? No, I did Solitude. Okay, I'm consistent. My brain is yeah, I think that makes sense. She's okay. But not the best. She's okay. Okay, moving on. We have okay and moving on. All right. We have now at 1:51, 5th to 8, we have is Bradley. Okay. So Bradley, I'm going to put him probably in the A tier. No, I'm just kidding. He's in the B tier. He's a Solitude. The problem, Bradley, low durability, high attack power. So he'll kill a lot of enemies, but if he ain't killing enemies, he dies quickly because the durability is awful. You might say, how does that happen? Well, obviously, because enemies are shooting him from a distance, right? Certain enemies have range weapons, even though they're melee on the ground, like Sarlin. So he might get killed before he ever reaches the enemy. So if he's not killing people, he's not good. His ability, it's like a double-edged sword. It's really good if he's killing people. It's not if he's not. So B tier. Still, 930 attack is really good. If you don't have anyone else for high attack power, he's pretty good. I'll put him probably above Urabe, but below. He's better than Urabe, but he's not better than Senba. At least not in my opinion. Okay. Moving on, we have is Bday Lelouch. The first one. Second one's amazing. First one, not so much. Okay. Bday, not BY. Bday Lelouch. Okay. Where does he go? Okay. He's okay. He's okay. I'll put him high okay. High okay, but he's okay. I mean, he's got I think he boosts the Ashford faction, so he's okay for that standpoint and pretty good attack power. Plus, of course, you got the Gwaine. Does he get a boost? Let's see. And the art is so bad though. That art is it's criminally awful. Does he get a boost? Yeah, he does. Nice. If you want the exact one, let's go to. There we go. Okay. All right. Where is he? Here he is. Let me keep on scrolling. Okay. So his boost, if you get him to 5, is come on now. Come on now. Let's go. There we go. Action speed and health. Wait, his own every 20 seconds, his own action speed and health are by 20% for 10 seconds and doubles 10. Oh, yeah, the Gwaine makes him much better. Of course, Tohdoh Zero's boring in all fairness. So I'll put him, okay, high okay though, because the Gwaine exists, but still, kind of meh. Abilities are very Ashford focused. All right, moving on. Yes, that was great English. 140, 154, 33. Tohdoh Rank 4. Tohdoh is going to go in the S tier. Yeah, I kind of want. Did I put him S tier last time? I feel like S tier is appropriate. Did I not put him S tier last time? I did. Okay, good. Want to make sure I put him in S tier because he is definitely S tier material. I think he's definitely worse than like Jeremiah, for example, maybe even Lelouch. Yeah, Lelouch, worse than Zero Lelouch. But what's good with this Tohdoh, if you don't have Cornelia, which could be the situation, he also boosts everyone's attack power, everyone else's attack power, and everyone else's defense. He does not boost his own, but he has over 900 attack power. He already has high defense. His Gekka is really broken. So, yeah, I think Tohdoh is S tier. He's really good. Combine him and Cornelia, and you have like a really broken combination. So, there you go. Tohdoh is fantastic. One of the best in the game for sure. Okay, we're getting close to the end. Almost 2 hours in. Again, thank you everyone who's partaking. If you're joining the stream, don't forget to leave a like. I never ask, but I do. I am asking this time. Damn it, so you better do it. Okay. Rank for Suzaku. This is a new one. This is the one we just got. So defense. We get new defense Suzaku. So how do I feel about him? I think he's A tier as well. I think he's a really good, solid defensive pilot. I think he's probably better than Lelouch. I don't think he's better than the other ones. He's relatively high here because I will acknowledge the fact that he heals himself. He gives himself a shield, and he can do really good stuff in his nightmare frame, which is like, but it has to be the ranged weapon, which is really weird. But yeah, he's actually not that bad. So I would say A tier. Not the best of the best. Like I said in my video about Suzaku, he's not game breaking, but he's good. He's very good for sure. I tested this out originally when he was released, but Bday Lelouch doesn't boost the Ashford faction. That was a mistranslation on the skill. Oh, he boosts himself depending on the number of Ashford pilots that are deployed. Oh, hold on. Did I misread that? Hold on. Look at that. I think I misread that. 1 second. I gotta be honest. Bday Lelouch, Bday Lelouch, I never used him. I had no interest in him. So let's take a look. When launched during configuration, every 20 seconds in the future's own speed and maximum or within seconds, every driver school will be promoted. It says every driver school will be promoted. Are you sure? It even says like every driver of the school. That means Ashford faction. And I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Like, let me just read. Let me just read the synopsis here about what he's, because App Media is pretty accurate. If it ever translates, come on. Today, let me reload this garbage. Come on, translate. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe. Come on. Let's go. All right, I'll give it a second. There we go. Okay. The proximity is slightly higher, but it stands for attackers who can do both. And because it has a large number from skill boost, makes it easier to gauge. Machine Gwing is faster. It's the right pilot. Okay, it's making easier. Also, the speed and action are increased depending on the school and placement. Okay, you were right. You're right. I was wrong. It does not boost the Ashford faction, but in some respects, it's actually even worse now because he only is good with the Ashford faction. Like, you don't get you can't fully utilize him if you don't have Ashford pilots in place. So basically, if you don't have other Ashford pilots, then that's not, you know what? I got that. That's pretty bad. I'm moving. He got demoted. Sorry, Bday Lelouch. If you're not helping out the Ashford faction, but you have to be with them, awful. That's bad. That's really bad. Quick question. In your opinion, would Jeremiah loyal pureblood better than Kallen the Glasskulls or pureblood Starland for +1 skill? Kallen the Glasskull. Or if we're talking about like Ashford Kallen, infinitely much better. I assume we're talking about the cost increasers, and from that perspective, yeah, it's better. Even with the 1+1 skill, the +1 skill for Jeremiah, no, I definitely think that the Kallen the Glasskull is way better, way better. It's lower cost. Remember, the point of the character is to increase your cost. So whoever gives you the most is the best. And the Glasskull costs 0 and also boosts. The cost is still 19. That doesn't change. But the other effect is better. That's why. I believe Jeremiah, I don't even know. Like, what does he get if you use, is it high? I assume it's not higher than 25, right? So what do you get if you have them at 20, if you boost the skill to level 1? I honestly never do it. So I'm actually kind of curious. What do you get if you do it? What's the 25? 27. Oh, 27. Oh, my voice is cracked there. Oh, 27. That's not bad. What's the cost of this if you fully upgraded? 3. So it's 3. Let's go back. So that's 3. And Jeremiah costs what, 2? So that's 5. So it's 22 if you have them. No, Kallen's still better. Like, I was thinking about it, but no, Kallen's better. Not by much, but it's better. Tohdoh also just wait, hold on. So we got some more. I got some more problems too. 1 second. Okay, I did that one too. Tohdoh only boosts allies within range. No, I thought it was everyone who's deployed. What? Are you saying I misunderstood its character's whole time? I thought it was everyone deployed. Was that a mistranslation? God dang it! 1 second. There's so many annihilators in this game. It's so stupid. They just keep releasing these bastards. 1 second. Let me read the translation real quick. I thought, I could be wrong. I thought that it was okay. Yeah. I thought that it was well, all right, let's take a look. Let's see. I thought it was everyone who was just the translation are really slow. We're gonna have a translation wars and see who wins. So okay, initial launch time 3 seconds. Everything within the future. Number attacks. The attack damage. Okay, not that one. Yeah, outside of our own range. Outside of our own range. Not within our range. Outside. Let me check Tohdoh here. Just to confirm this. But like, yeah, it should be outside. Hold on. Where is he? Is he not like ranked anymore? He's not that bad. Is he A tier? Where is he? Tohdoh, where are you, buddy? Or, I'll just go to the weaker Tohdoh. I can't. It's just a little icon. I can't see a bloody thing. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's outside range. That's the point. He's supposed to be like Cornelia. Translate. Give it a second. Every 3 seconds. I just want of all allies within the range. It's within the range? Oh, that's bad. Hold on. You do close attacker, increase number of attacks. It also has its killer strength. Skill 2 can increase attack and defense of all allies within range. The skill's easy to use on board here. Oh, wow. Wow. I don't know anything about this game. Why do you guys follow me? I don't know what the hell I'm talking about half the time. You're right. It is in range. Damn it. I got misled again. I could have sworn I read it in the tier that in the game it was supposed to be everyone outside of range. He's a B tier now. He's a B tier now. Oh, well, damn. That's this is awkward, guys. Thank you for watching stream. No, I'm just kidding. Wow, I really suck. Chat knows the chat wants to know where to find that site on the right. Okay, well, 1 second. 1 second. I got to put like a little side note here because I want to make sure I don't forget this. So at the 2-hour mark, there was a discussion about how I'm wrong as usual. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So 201 was like what 20 something, 10 seconds. I'm wrong about Tohdoh. I'm wrong about Tohdoh and Ashford. Okay. I'm wrong about Tohdoh. Okay, you know what? That makes sense because Tohdoh in the Gekka can target 3 people. That was the idea, but that's kind of bullshit because you have a character who's no, that's bad. That's bad. Yeah, that's actually really bad. Okay, sorry. I'm an idiot. I thought it was the other way around. Okay, sorry, Tohdoh. You're an A tier, buddy. You've been demoted. I'm gonna put you like maybe above other Tohdoh, but like, yeah, you've been demoted. Sorry, that's not Cornelia like. That's not even close. 900 attack power that only boosts those who are outside of your range. I don't know, man. Not good. Not good. Okay, so that's not good. Now let's talk about. So you guys asked me a question. You want to know what are the websites? I will link them right now so you can look them up because you were asked. So this is App Media. Excuse me. App Media. There you go. Oh my God. And this is the other website. This website is like kind of sketchy, so you're not getting virus or anything, but there's some controversy with the website, so don't share with other people. It's between you and me. I'm just kidding, but also join the Discord server if you want to actually see this stuff as well. Like we have everything there, all the resources, all that fun stuff. Okay, excuse me, burpinators here. Okay, all right. So I've been wrong. I've been corrected 15 times in this stream. Fantastic. I'm glad you guys are here because I clearly don't know what I'm doing. Only played this game for almost over a year and a half. I still don't know. Okay. I don't have him currently in my General Katase era. That's funny. He's a melee annihilator too, right? Doesn't make his skills super bad. Yeah, because there's no attack boost, right? Yeah, attack boost is a very important thing. Unless you're like the Giga Chat where you have over 1,000, then it's fine. But in this case, no, that's pretty bad. Okay. Hey, I was wrong. Fair enough. Okay. 205.47. We're going to go to Lazy Witch C2, one of my favorite characters in the game. That's not hyperbole. I mean it. She's really good. Lazy Witch is obviously A tier. She has high attack power. Okay. She's got high attack power, good defense, and she also like a pseudo defensive attacker, kind of like Kallen. So I'll put her in the A tier. Where do I put her? That's hard. Maybe below Shinkei. Nah, she's better than Shinkei. She's better than Shinkei. Shinkei sucks. No. Yeah. No. Fine. We'll put better. What did I do last time? I had her above Shinkei and Cecile. That's pretty based. And I'm going to go with it. That's pretty based, and I'll do it. It's a Bleepy Sites. Of course it's sus. I'm saying it's sus, okay? You go on there and sus. I'll make my own one day. I promise. I don't know when. I'll make my own wiki, and it'll be better than all these stuff, okay? I thought about it. I'm working on it right now. Who knows when it will come out, but it will be better than this. And it's from me, so it won't be sus. Homebrew, baby. Okay. But, yeah, C2 is really good. All right, moving on. Oh, look at this. We have another new character. This is the new Euphemia. So this is the new Euphy. And this is the new Euphy. She is definitely going to go in the S tier. 100%. No doubt. Where in S tier? This is difficult because I think her initial powers are... The problem with this new Euphy is that she will not become like the god, if you will, until much later on when we get the Angry Suzaku and Better Suzakus in the game. But she's still really good. We have two really OP Suzakus, three, sorry, and he's not OP, but these two are kind of. So she helps them out. So I'm going to put her probably S. But now here's the question: the battle of the Euphys. Who is better right now? Healer Euphy or sub-healer Euphy? I'm going to go with the sub-healer Euphy. In my video, I said it was the healer Euphy. I was wrong. So freaking wrong. This Euphy has cost reduction. You know what? Let me just show you what it does. I'm just show you what it does. We shouldn't even because you guys don't even know, right? You don't know. So let's go to Euphy. I'll just read her abilities. And hopefully I don't get this part correct, but we'll see. Or incorrect, rather. Yeah, so she, let's see, when she deploy her, what is this? When configured, when deployed, HP of units outside the scope, it's in range rather, are healed by, I believe it's 0.7 for 27.5 seconds. Intervals restored at 12%. And attack damage reduced. Also, she reduces the formation of Suzaku, like the deployment cost, and increases the speed. So in other words, she does two things. She heals, three things. Heals passively, so you deploy her, then withdraw her. The healing still happens at a certain interval rate. She will then prevent damage for that pilot, and all pilots in range. And if you have Suzaku on your formation, his cost to be deployed, so deployment cost, will be reduced by a certain amount, and his speed will increase. That is insane, okay? If you combine it with, obviously, Angry Suzaku, it's broken. But even with the other Suzakus, it's good, too. Because, again, they cost less to deploy, and they're faster. And in some cases, this Suzaku, who has, a slow interval, that's a godsend. So, yeah, Euphy is really good. One of the best sub-healers in the game, for sure. There's a reason why she's, SS in the main tier list. Okay. What the hell? Duplicates? How'd I do that? Okay, guys, I've never done it before, but I have duplicates. You know what? It's actually a good thing because I, let's say, mess up my tier list. At least I don't get stuck at the end. So that's fine. Ignore him. He doesn't belong there. I'll put him at the very end. We already went through Suzaku. I don't know how that happened. I messed up. I apologize. I'm not changing it now because we're in the middle of this. Okay. 209.58. This is Summer C2. Okay. Let's move up. She is going to go in A tier. I thought about S tier because I was thinking, we just got the Gwen, and the Gwen obviously boosts her skill to 5, which makes her really good. But still 800 attack power. And again, you have to have the Gwen. That's not fair. It's not like easy to access. She doesn't come with the Gwen. So yeah, I'm going to just put her probably in the A tier. I would say, I don't know. I guess she's better than Suzaku. She's high A tier though because of the Gwen, but only in the A tier. So all things considered, how she compared to Kaguya? I'm assuming we're talking about New Year's Kaguya. New Year's Kaguya is like the equivalent for Lelouch. So it's a cost reduction for Lelouch and also increases speed. But in the opposite, but because she's a healer, an actual healer, she has different effects. She will reduce the speed of everyone in range of her and also increase damage upon them, which is actually really good, especially in frame boss battles, but literally anything. Also has a fast redeployment time. It has like over 900 attack power. Yeah, they're both like, you can't go wrong with either one. The thing about Kaguya, she's for the Black Knights, Euphy's for the Britannian faction. That could come in handy. You never know. That might be a factor. But they're both like, if you got both, you're winning. That's all I should say. I think they're both equally good. Whichever one you have, use. If you got both, use both. Okay. You pull them twice, get to rank twice. Nice. Okay. Moving on, we have is 211.43, and that's the Maid Shirley. Maid Shirley is well, how do I put it? Maid Shirley, we'll put her in the A tier. She's not bad, right? She's not bad, but I feel like now like Euphy's in the game. Shirley is like she's been lowered. They've lowered her out. Still good, but yeah, she's not as good. I'll put her whatever last time, just out of curiosity. I had her in A tier, right? Where did I put her? I don't even see her. Am I blind? Where is she? I never would have put her in the crap tier. I'm not that mean. Yeah, she was an A tier. Okay, she's still solid, but she's like lower solid. I think probably like, I'd say below Taizo. I think that's fair. The healing ability is fine. I'm so mad about Taizo. I'm such an idiot. Yeah, I like her healing ability and also the reduction. So, okay. Moving on, we have at where we're at now. Wow, 212. This is a long ass stream. Okay. For me anyway. I know some people do 8-hour streams. I don't know. Those people are insane. I guess you're paying a lot of money. I guess if you're getting paid a lot of money, it makes sense. So we have Zhao. Zhao is 9-frame boss battle only. I think she boosts attack power on deployment. This is okay. I'll put her here. It's fine. She ain't that great, unfortunately. Next we have this is the Gilf. Guilford. Defense Gilf. He is a immortal, or he can become immortal, but his immortality is based on if he is his first, when he first is deployed. After that, it goes away. I'll put him A tier as well, and I'll put him above. Is he better than Tohdoh? Not really, to be honest. Is he better than Shink? I don't think he's better than anyone here, to be honest. He has his stats are okay. Cost reduction to Britannia. I'll put him below Tohdoh. I don't know. What I do last time? What I did last time? I put him solid solitudes. Damn, I was savage. I agree, but I do agree. That's a good take. Where did I put him below? I put him below a Bradley. Yeah, that's fair. That's super fair. That's where he's going. I was right the first time. Admiral Zhao. Yeah, it's the person who works with Shinkai. Is she an admiral? I forgot. Maybe she got promoted. I don't remember. I don't remember people's titles. It's like people keep changing all the time in this show. It's crazy sometimes. Next we have is 214.33. Anya. Ulstream. S tier, of course. She has a lot of attack power. Increases her simultaneous attacks, and she also can decloak. Decloaking is super important. I'll put her above Villetta. I think she's worse than everyone else, but she's definitely better than Villetta. The problem with Anya, slow intervals. It's really annoying. Slow Anya, but like if you ignore the intervals, she's pretty good. Next with the Giga Chad, I'm gonna put him in the A tier. Some people think he should be an S tier. I think that's crazy. He costs a crap ton. I think A tier is fine. The problem is Mark, he doesn't boost on attack power, which I said it's fine, but something that's not. He's more focused on just slashing to death, but he's kind of slow in the Gwain. So A tier is fine. A tier is very good. I'll put him probably above Zaku. He's like the best attacker in the game, but he's not better than Taizo. Who we're kidding? I'll put him like, yeah, I think Taizo's better. What I do last time, I'm always referring to what I did before. Bismarck. Where is he? Yeah, I put him better than Taizo. No, Taizo's better. I guess it depends what you have, but no, I think Taizo's better. When you said Zhao, I thought you said my name for a second. Because yeah, you're Zhao. No, Zhao, yeah. That's funny. All right, moving on. We have 21612, and this is going to be Kallen rank 4 Gurren. This is the one that came with the Gurren MK2. She is okay. She's okay. It's okay. I'll put her like high okay. Low attack power, but high defense and high health. And with the Gurren, she's really good multi-attack. So she's okay. I don't use her much. Okay. She's not that great. So I'll say okay. When she gets the first year anniversary boost, until then, yeah, she's okay. 600 attack power is laughably bad. Or is it 700? It's just no. She's not really a pure defensive pilot. That's why it's not good. Well, that's why she's not good. I know I said it's not good. That's weird. Kallen's a person. I should respect that. The game doesn't, but I should. Okay. We have this is not it. Not it. Oh God. It's late. Okay. I'll answer that question. We'll just do not it real quick. I'm gonna put not it probably in, I don't know, Solid Solitude. What did I put her last time? Did I do boss battle event? No, I put her in the A tier. Where is she? Do. Yeah, okay. Yeah, she's okay. She's okay. I agree. I think I'll put her like mid okay. Because she has like worse than Tianzi. She has like really high attack power, relatively speaking, but her abilities they're okay. Lower than rank 3 Kozuki. Yeah, kinda. I mean, yeah, absolutely. Because here's the thing: on my accounts where I have both characters, which is only one, I will use Kallen. I will use the rank 3 over her any day of the week. Because first of all, I have her 99. The other one's 80, but the attack power is higher. And for right now, that's what matters. Again, after the first year anniversary boost, things will change. But until then, yeah, rank 3 is better. She has a higher attack power. And sometimes that's what you need. The problem with the Arcana, like her simultaneous attacks, they're not terrible, but like, could you make her attack power a little higher? That's just me, okay? I get why people might say, why not put her here? But like, no, she's not good, okay? I was very disappointed with this character. She should have been good. Very disappointed. But look, I know, people don't agree. That's totally fine. Okay, moving on to 1848. Jerry, and this is the Narita. Narita. Okay. Again, okay. I'll put him probably like after. I think he's better than Lelouch, but again, he's okay. Increases cost when he kills enemies. It's okay. Not my favorite. He's like a good, like, if you don't have a good annihilator, he's like a pseudo annihilator. Like, he doesn't have like the durability, but he has the attack power to match and the low cost. Really weird. So I know I have mixed feelings about him, but anyways, let's move on to our next one, which is Detard. Detard this is the rank 3 D-Tard. I think this is still the worst character in the game. Although he is okay in every boss battle event on occasion. I think I put him there last time, but he's still really terrible. Yeah, he's a boss battle tier, but like I'm being very generous with that one. I think he's still one of the worst design characters in the game. A random niche ability to like lower everyone's speed can help in certain cases, but like 9% of the time, 99, he's awful. Excuse me. He's the worst, okay? The absolute worst. All right. Excuse me. Okay, 229. We have Christmas Suzaku. I believe this is the last new character coming out. Christmas Suzaku, whatever you guys prefer. Okay. Christmas Suzaku is S tier. 100%. He is the combination of Halloween Jeremiah and regular Jeremiah. 25 cost. When you deploy him, he does have higher cost, relatively speaking. But he's fantastic. I think he's better than Kallen right now. That might change, but I think he's better because you deploy him, you deal damage, and you gain cost. And his attacking ability is better than Jeremiah. So you have like a better version of Vampire Jeremiah plus a cost increaser. The only problem with Suzaku is he costs a ton to deploy. But if you get rid of that part, he's pretty good. In fact, let's look him up real quick, just if you want the exact like stats, like what's the boost for the Lancelot? Because I'm always curious myself what it is, if he even has one. Some of them don't get a boost, which is kind of bullshit. But okay, let's see. His boost, he does get one. Okay, yeah, 27 costs. So if you put him in the Lancelot, you get 27 costs. Now he costs, for perspective, 6. So that's kind of expensive, right? And then if you look at the Lancelot, if you fully upgrade, let's say the range weapon, right? So let's do that real quick. The range weapon for the Lancelot, let's go load that up. It is, so the melee one is 6. Looks like 6. So that would be what, 11? So you're getting like 16. That's not terrible. And then the range one is like, it's 10. So that's 16. You're getting 11. Not that great. This one's pretty cheap. If you use the defensive one, then the defensive one's the best. If you're going for cost increase only, defense is the best one, like the shield. If you're going for pure damage, the range one is the best one to use. But overall, you get a lot of benefit from the Suzaku. The only problem I have with him, and it's not a problem right now, but that cost increase becomes annoying when you have better options. When you have better options in the game, you may not use them because of the cost increase is not that great, or it's not worth it half the time. And I'd rather use like Sayako or something. She's not in the game yet, but like when she is, that's what I'm saying. Otherwise, though, yeah, he's fantastic. Also, Ashford faction, so that helps too. Also, relatively high range attack, so you can use him in Ashford faction challenges if you don't have any other good range attackers. So you can actually just deploy him and keep him there, and he's not terrible. I've done that sometimes. Okay. Xmas better than New Year? Dude, no, not even close. It's worse. Absolutely worse. Nobody in the Xmas banner is like, besides Zaku, and even then, it's super broken. Both characters of the New Year's banner, super broken. Even the free character account, she's good too. Not in the same way. Since Jeremiah has a decent attack, would he work in a Siegfried, or am I gone too far? Or am I too far gone? No, he works in Siegfried. It gives him a skill boost. Absolutely. Siegfried, that's perfect. You could totally do that. Absolutely. When it comes out. It's not out yet. That's why I didn't include it. Okay. Moving on. We have what is this? 2/24/05. Monica, my favorite of the Knights of the Round. I'm just kidding. She's not my favorite, but she's cool though. A tier, of course. I think I put her in A tier. A tier. I think she should be an A tier because she's really good. Like she has like really high attack power, cloaks, and also has fast redeployment time. They put her in A tier last time. I won't be consistent here. But Substitute. Yeah, you know what? That makes sense. That actually makes sense. She's better than Bradley because of the cloaking ability. No blocking though. But whatever. Besides the blocking, she's really good. Is she better than everyone else that I put her? Yeah, I would say so. I mean, she's got She's got 800 attack power and fast redeployment time. That's really useful. I wish. No, I guess it's fine. Later on, though, I wish she got a better first year buff, but that's not relevant to this discussion. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done. 2 hours and 30 minutes of this. 2 hours away of watching me do this. I appreciate it. 25. We are now at Asahina. This is the rank 3 Asahina. Okie doke. Okay. So we're going to put Asahina in the A tier. He's one of the best cost increasers in the game. Also boost attack bar. I run the Black Knights. Unlike you, Tohdoh. Worthless. I can't ever thought you were good. I'm so dumb. I can't read. I can't read. Okay. Yeah, he's better than Nagisa, but I think he's worse than everyone else here. He's one of the best cost increases in the game by far. Maybe he should be here. I don't know. You know, that's fine. We'll put him like below Cecile. I'm sorry. Cecile is just too good right now. In more ways than one. Eventually I'll stop this, but like until we get like I don't know. I'm not sure when, but right now I think she's still better than him, but he's still fantastic. Does the Azure picture drama come out of a magazine? No, it was released. I don't know when it was released, but it was released to Japanese side. We never got it. There is a magazine as well for Azure Reflection. That's where someone like the lore of Lost Stories comes from. So, for example, there's a part in the Lost Zero arc where Cornelia, now Neris, talks to Orpheus. That happened in like this magazine. It wasn't even in like the manga Azure Fight. It was in like a magazine that came out. It was really weird. They had like the manga and a magazine. The magazine had extra stuff to it. There's if you join my Discord server, there's someone named is it Hurt, whatever. He has a Discord server where he actually has all the translations for that, or at least I believe he does. You can go there to find it. Like go to my Discord and go to his, and you'll find all the information. So Oz is like so frustrating because you have to go through a manga which wasn't translated. Then you got to go through a magazine that wasn't translated to get all the information. I don't know who was responsible for all that, but they suck. That's all I'm going to say. No one should have to go through all that effort just to go through Oz the Reflection. It's such bullshit. Okay. Anyways, moving on. Next question. Next question. Jesus Christ. Next character at the 227 mark. So not 230. It took us a little less than I thought, but still. Is Shirley. That's a bad way to end this. Rank 4 Shirley. Oof. Okay, so rank 4 Shirley. I'm going to put her. I want to say okay. I just like where's Shirley currently? She's in the A tier, right? So I think she's worse than that Shirley because yeah, she has a shield, and the shield's cool, I guess. But like you know, what's more important, healing or damage reduction or prevention? I'd say healing. You know, shields break, right? Defense can be cracked, but healing is like forever. That should be a sure. It's like, you know, barriers can break, barriers can be cracked, defense can like be penetrated, but healing's forever. So I'll put her worse than Shirley. God, my voice is just like 1 second. That's good water. Okay. All right. Excuse me. I was like checking something. All right. So that's the whole tier list. Now that we have done this, right? So the last part of this stream is going to be focused on me. Like, I guess I'll answer some questions, right? So we'll do some Q&A, I suppose. But also, you guys can like give me feedback if you like the tier, how everything is organized. So, hope you heard that. I was like not talking the microphone because that was really smart of me. So I'm going to do some Q&A now, and I'm also we're going to like maybe discuss if we should reorder stuff because this was just like my gut feeling on some of this of the tiers. And now if we're okay with this, you know, the stream's over. So that's up to you guys how you want this to go down. But all right. So here's the current listing of everybody. Hope you can see of the tier list of where I think everyone belongs at this point. I think it's basically, I'm pretty happy with it. I don't see any spots that like outright are like questioning. maybe Lelouch being worse than these two. But after what you guys told me what Lelouch does, I don't see how he could be better, because his abilities are dependent on having Ashford pilots deployed, and that's such a weird dependency, meaning like he's just not good on his own. So that's why I have him, where I have him rather. Whoa. Hey guys, just quick update. I think I don't know if you guys are following my Discord server, but like this is actually just came from this is very important, okay? I want to just paste this real quick in the Discord server. No, not that one. Damn it. Discord's so annoying. I wanted to paste this message. Well, apparently, so the Chinese version of Lost Stories is closing down on March 24th for the Chinese and Taiwan version. Just so you guys know, that's the only other place this game went global. That's not good. That's not good at all. I'm actually a little concerned right now, because I'm a little concerned. Those games are only about a few months ahead of this one. Only a few months ahead that I'm aware of. And maybe like 4 months ahead. So they probably have like the New Year's characters or something like that. I could check it later. But like, if this is true, I'm very concerned with the global version, because I mean, are we doing better than the Chinese and the Taiwanese version? I don't know if we're doing better. Are we doing better than them? I don't think we were. That's so frustrating. I have a bad feeling we might be next to be canceled. The global, anyways. That's not good. I'm wondering. Schedule hit code Geass. It lasted for almost a year. I don't think it's true. Hold on. I'm just curious. Is there 1 second? Source? Source? I want you to find a Twitter source for this. I assume there's a source, but like, I don't want to just. I mean, I don't think anyone in my Discord server would the sweating beam, yeah. With what is it, Key or Peel? I always get the two mixed up. They're not twins or anything, but they're always together. I always forget who is who. But if that's the case, that's not good. Is it on Twitter? Like, let me see something. Let me check my Twitter really quick. I'm not using I don't have it on Brave. I had it on yes I do. Didn't I I logged in? It should tell me I didn't log out of Twitter. Unless it doesn't save does it save no, we're in. Okay, cool. 1 second. One second. Let's see. Is there one for that account? This is the global version. It's got 6,000 followers. This is the Japanese version, 180 followers. Even though it's got so many followers, no one knows they even exist. It's crazy. 1 second. Is there one for? Is there one? There's a Twitter page for it, right? The problem you got to write in Chinese to find it. I would imagine. I don't because obviously it's written in Chinese, right? So you'd have to find it in Chinese to know. I mean, if it gets closed down, yeah, you know what? I bet I could find it differently. 1 second. Let me check the App Store. Let me check that real quick. And let me just type in code Geass and see what comes up. There is, damn it, that's not the one I was looking for. Of course, it showed me this one. What about the? Yeah, this is frustrating. The person, I hate that. Why didn't they post a source? I wanted to like see if there was like. That's so frustrating. Let me just type this in and see what comes up. Yeah, no source. Come on, you got to put a source in so I can find it. This is so annoying. I it'd be nice if I could see it. I can load up app media to find like how did the person find this? I'm just curious. Let's see. Geass. I might stop at a moment. I just wanted to like just look at global version. Global version Chinese. Let's see what comes up. Probably my video. Really, Chinese Federation? Oh, piss off. Q app. No, this is not what I'm looking for. Global Lost Stories hit. Lost Stories has 2 million players. That's crazy. Probably not at the same time though. I'm sure like they lost them as they went. Maybe it's on Q app. Maybe Q app has the announcement. Because otherwise, how would you find this? I'm not following that. Oh my god. Okay, guys, just like side note. Okay, side note. I'm gonna be one of those for a moment. But like, real talk. Why do people think this is a fun game? This is so stupid. Like, what is this? I mean, I know some people like. Oh, sorry. I know some people are gonna be like, you know, if you don't like it, don't play it. I get it, but like this game, Nikki is like the most frustrating game ever. So frustrating. Anyways, where were we? So I can't find any source on this, but I'm sure the person wasn't lying. So, okay. I might have to stop the stream soon. We'll just take a look at. Ugh, that's awful. I hate the news tab. What's going to those messed up stuff? We finally, when we look at the monthly revenue for some games, Japanese giant servers are way far ahead of the global one. We had some info about the revenue on the global. There's a website. I don't know where it is, but someone did recommend me one. New Euphy or Gawain C2. Gawain C2. My back. Can I say anything? Yeah, apparently the Chinese version's gone. It's going to go away. Right, we're Ryuk there. Yeah, we're all doomed. I don't know if we're all doomed, but like, oh boy, that's awful. Like I wow. All right. That's bad. Oh boy. Speaking of bad, I think it's storming outside. Hope there's no like there might be hail golf balls. Wouldn't that be funny? I'm just kidding. That'd be terrible. That's not good. I hope it's not gonna be hail okay, so it looks like okay, I was actually so when I was doing the stream, in case you wonder what I've been doing this whole time, I've been checking the weather because there might have been tornadoes coming. I don't know, but it looks like there's no more tornado watches, but there is what's the word? There's like heavy thunderstorms, maybe golf hail. I don't know. Let's hope it doesn't happen. So I think I'm okay. Almost a mil on this game, dude. For real? For real. Come on. That has to be cap. You did not spend $1 million on this game. There's no way you. Wow. There's no way. There's no way. It's no. Oh yeah, it snowed like during the weekend. It was so weird. What the frick? Yeah, I think we're okay. Oh, I appreciate that. I think everything is fine. It's you probably hear the rain storming. It's okay. I'm checking like I'm finding a couple people on YouTube who are like covering this, and they said that like this guy here, for example. Hold on. So this guy here, he's like following it, and he says, "The hell? How can I get the update?" Yeah, he said there's like there's warning, but no tornadoes, so I'm okay. So if I have like a guy, I'm like watching this guy talk about it. I'm also looking at the AccuWeather, making sure like I will be here, but it looks like it's okay. They're combining with the global CA apparently. Who's combining? You mean? Wait. Who's combining with the global CA? You mean our version? Is that what they're doing? So you're saying that they're combining all that into one thing? Okay, again, I need sources. Like chat, if you're going to like tell me, I need sources. Everyone's like, there's a bunch of stuff happening that I'm not aware of. I'm on I'm literally on the Twitter page for Lost Stories. I don't see this. It was posted in Lost Stories a couple days ago. Wait, so they're going to combine the Chinese and the Korean versions with the SC version? Is that what you're saying? Jibun Wo? It was posted in Kogias Lost Stories a couple days ago. Like in the Twitter? Like on Twitter? Or like, where would I find this? Where would I find this? Hold on. This is like really cool. This is like crazy shit that just happened in like literally the last... Let's see. Oh, you guys see this update? I don't know if it matters, but like they're going to change the interface a little bit. I thought it was always this way, but like, all right. It's like, just so you can find stuff easier. I don't know. Okay. I'm looking to see if this is here. I'm just looking. You said a few days ago, right? So 26, 21st. I don't see anything besides that. If there's a where was it posted? I'm not being like, what's the word? I'm not trying to be like argumentative. I just want to know, like, I literally want to read it, That's all. I just want to read what happened. But it looks like, yeah, there was nothing posted between the last, like, 21st, 26th. There was nothing posted. So if it happened, it wasn't posted on this Twitter page that I can tell. So there you go. Should a Gurren Satan be a range and close range? I like that. I think it should be both because it had both weapons. If the Gurren Mark II has a melee, then so should the Satan 8 Elements, because Satan 8 Elements allows you just to spam that thing against everyone, but it can still do the normal attack. Plus, she had the dagger, which was strong enough to block destroy Bradley's lance. So yes, it should be on. It should have both. Oh, we finally got an answer. Where? I'm looking. I don't see it. Did you see it? He said Discord? Oh, like you mean the Lost Stories Discord page. Let's see. Let's go wait to the end. Let's see. So it wasn't there. Official Twitter announcements. I'm looking. I'm not seeing, but I am looking. Okay, general talk. Where is it? Where was it posted in the Discord? I'm looking at the official Discord for Kogias Lost Stories, the global version. I'm not seeing it. Oh man, I never. Oh, do you guys see this? Hold on, let me show you guys something. Do you notice how the girl in the girl here has blue eyes, and she has the same eyes, roughly the same body type? Did she become part of C's world? Oh man, okay. I never noticed that. Anyways, I'm literally reading through the comments here. I don't see that at all. Some VCG, is that like I don't know. If you guys can like find an official thing, that'd be great. But like, I don't see anything here. If there's something I'm missing, like, official Nightmare frame art, media creations. Oh, they keep posting my stuff. I appreciate that. Fan art creations, Discord discussions. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. There's a picture there's a picture in the Goya's Discord message for the There's a picture on the Kogias Lost Stories Discord of the message for. Yeah, where is this? Okay, you guys keep telling me Discord. Listen, I'm an idiot. You have to be more specific than that. Just saying Discord doesn't mean anything, okay? Know your audience. I literally can't read, okay? I thought Bday Lelouch boosted Ashford. I thought that Tohdoh boosted everyone, okay? I can't read, okay? You're dealing with an idiot. Treat me like an idiot and tell me exactly where in Discord it is. I'm on the current official Discord for Kogias Lost Stories, and I do not see this, okay? I don't see it. Which channel is this? Can you, like, if you could join my Discord server or go to Discord, go to the Discord server that you're talking about, take a snapshot and post it in my Discord server, and then I'll display for everyone else to see, okay? We're playing like telephone here, and it's not helpful. Just go to my Discord, join it if you haven't already, which you should have, obviously, and then go to there, find the picture, post it in my chat general area so I can freaking see what's going on, because I don't know, okay? I can't, like, just put it in the CL chat so I can find it, because I hate when people like always post like, "Hey, it's closing down." Like, can you prove it? Can you show me where you found it? That's all I'm asking. All right, that's all I'm asking. Okay, so while that's cooking, whoever is cooking, I think this tier list is fine. Back to, like, I guess, other stuff, but this tier list is fine. I think you can argue about, like, Guilford's position, I suppose, but, like, I think Molthus is good. Everyone here is definitely bad. I think they're all bad for different reasons. Unfortunately, Nully and Lelouch, yeah, they're not that great. Is that the only niche you only had last time? Sayako, right. I had Sayako in there. No, I think she's just bad. Moving on for the boss. Yeah, this is fine. These are characters that are only good for, like, boosting your characters to kill the boss. Other than that, they're not that great. Arena mode, yep. Jerry, again, by himself. Let's see. I think this is fine. Dalton, I don't know. It's not that great. Then here we have substitutes. Yeah, I think this is fine. People still don't agree with the Collins, but I think it makes sense. Man, A had a lot of pilots. Like, there was a lot in the A section, especially Tohdoh, man. I'm so dumb. I didn't know that's how it worked. Yeah, I think Suzaku was better than Lelouch, but I guess it depends on your team. I happen to like defensive, offensive pilots. That's why. And for the S tier, I think S tier is pretty good. Suzaku definitely belongs in there, but HW is still the king. So there you go. So that's the tier list. Tomorrow, it's funny because never mind. Tomorrow I'm going to do the one for the Nightmare Frames. I'll stick around for a little longer if we can get an answer to the question, but not much longer though, because it's getting kind of late. Although with the stormy weather, I'm probably not going to sleep anyways. But hey, that doesn't mean I shouldn't try. So, anything else that I wanted to talk about? I don't know. Like, just to buy time for a couple minutes to see if we can get an answer to the question. Which, again, I don't know where these people have where the sauce is. The secret sauce. But so there's that. By the way, guys, for the Japanese players, which is not many of you, but for the Japanese players, there's going to be new characters coming out tomorrow. So my Discord server. Oh, really? I thought he posted it in there. Geo. Okay. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I won't be, if I'm going to do any polling, it'll probably be Sunday because there might be some good stuff on the Japanese side. That's what we'll talk about. What I was going to say was, what was I going to say? So there's going to be a schedule. Just according to the schedule, we're getting a new chapter end of February, which is the 29th, obviously, but they're going to announce the characters on the 28th. Okay, several people. The man. Wait, you've been several people? I had no idea. Okay. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Thank you for your continued support. Let me try this again. Okay. Dear driver, thank you for your continued love and support for Geass, Lelouch Zero, and The Lost Story. That's bad translation, but we know what he's saying. Okay. Due to the adjustment of the opening policy of Geass, Lelouch Zero, and The Lost Story operating team was announced today, it will end operations in Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Macau. I think it's pronounced Macau. On March 28th, 2024. Geass, Lelouch Zero, The Lost Story will shut down the game server at 1400 on March 28th, 2024. And you will not be able to log into the game at that time. Thank you for your understanding. Yes, where's the January code? The specific schedule for shutting down the server is as follows. Number 1, download registration. Recharge will be closed at 1400 on February 29, 2024, and the refund application will be opened. Refund processing date within 30 days after application ends. Okay. Refund object unused paid cherry stones. I guess it's security unpaid cherry stones. I don't want those. Refund method accepted through customer service center. Okay. Hold on. I can't read the rest of this. Oh, is it like the cutoff? Okay. I think there's something cut off here. Maybe there's not. Okay, whatever. At 2100, February 29, 2024, the Southeastern Asian servers of Geass Lost Stories will be reopened and compensated, will be distributed. Wait, what? I think the person got off. I think I'm cut off here, but like they're going to combine them. Is that what it's saying here? Compensation rules applicable to players whose account level is above level 15. Players can receive corresponding compensation rewards by logging into the Southeast Asian server using a Como account or an account authorized by Google/Apple. Compensation will be based on player. Data will be maintained starting at 1400 on February 29, 2024. Paid compensation based on number of paid Sakura Died stones. I thought they were called cherry stones. I was saying paid compensation based on the number of paid Sakura stones corresponding to the player's total stored value. 1.5 times for each Sakura stone returned to the player. Basic conversion ratio between stored values and the paid stones, TWD. Okay. Is that the whole thing? Oh, I see. Okay. There's the other part too. Got it. Okay. So then 2, it says the server official SNS and other related communities will be officially closed. Okay, March server. Okay, we just saw that. To express our deeply apologies, there are some drivers who still want to support Geass. We'll start compensating players in Taiwan, Hong Kong, in Macau, the Southeast Asian server of the international server. So I don't think they're merging them. That's incorrect. They're not merging them. What's going on here is I think if you join the other account, you'll get like benefits. So they're not merging the two. I think what they're saying here is if you go to the SC version, you'll get like you'll get some compensation basically. But it sounds like, if I'm misreading this, it sounds like you're gonna get money regardless of what you do. But it said that you could, if you wanted to, I think right here, if you wanted to still support the game and you go to the other version, they'll give you like, you can convert your Sakura into that version of the game. Now, my only question here is, if it's in a different region, how the hell is that going to work, right? Isn't that the whole problem? Isn't that why we're here in the first place? It's because of the region issues? Like Japan's bullshit because of like the how they handle stuff. Like back in the day, I say back in the day, it wasn't that long ago, but for like January code, I was able to, I could go on the application, or I could use my Google account, American one, on the Japanese account. Then they locked all that crap out. So you had to use a VPN. So Excuse me. So what I'm confused about is they'll give you they'll compensate you if you go to the Southeast Asian server, but can you just do that? Now granted, I guess you can because on QApp I did it, right? Are they gonna have to go through QApp to make that work? Because QApp is kind of like is the way to do that. But I mean, here's another question, right? Because let's say you use QApp. Okay, you get into the game, fine, whatever. You gotta transfer your account. I assume Como is doing both versions, by the way. The Hong Kong and the Southeast Asian. It's all Como. So that's fine. Same account, whatever. But my question is, if you're in the Southeast Asian, can you still be a whale if you want to be? I have no idea. I thought the whole point of the different regions was because you can't do that. I could be wrong, okay? I'm not an expert in this, but I thought it was because of the regions that you had to have. That's why we're here, right? If you could just pay money in any version, we wouldn't have these regions. Now, granted, I think there's the other reason too is, of course, because you want the translation. Obviously, Japanese version is not translated English. You can't get the same experience, which is true. But I'm just saying, I thought the payment was the other reason too why these versions have to exist. So it's like a twofold thing. The translations, of course, and also just being able to whale in the game. Now you can use VPNs to whale too, but again, it's just easier if the game allows you to do it. So I don't know. That's really interesting. So basically, it's going away. But if you want to, go to the South Asian version, you'll get you'll get some kind of compensation. So either you get the money back, or you can use that resource into the other version of the game. That's crazy because if you think about it, the global version is going to get very it's going to get overcrowded. Imagine they all just jump to the Southeast Asian version. We're going to need more guilds open up for these people. They obviously don't the language barrier is going to be a pain in the ass. I mean, I guess that's fine. I'm on Japanese accounts. No one ever asks. Well, one's my own English version, but the other one's Japanese. No one talks to me, so it's fine. But that's going to be really messy. So I feel bad. I mean, they're going to need guilds, okay? Those are homeless players, and we're going to have to find them guilds. Straight out. They're going to be homeless. So let's hope we can find them a place. Guilds are a necessity in this game, and they're going to need them. Man, what a clusterfuck. I'm just saying, damn. But of course, the bigger concern is that if they're having problems, what about the global version now? I mean, I don't know. Are people really? I mean, let's be fair, right? I'm not trying to be a what's the word? I'm not trying to be down or fatalist, I guess you could say, depressed, whatever. But if you go to Twitter, right? And I was showing it earlier. If you go to who I'm following, I don't have too many. By the way, follow me on Twitter, please. On either account. Koga's Lost Stories global version. Okay, it's got 6,000 followers. That's really bad. Okay, 6,000. That's nothing. Just in all fairness, that's nothing. Okay, go to the Japanese version, 183. That's very healthy. That's actually more than DMM. If you go to DMM games, so if we go to DMM, are they? Wait, is DMM not following their own thing? That's so stupid. They're really not. Wow. That's like an unexpected twist. Am I following DMM games? My voice is cracked. Am I following DMM games? Am I following DMM? Okay. 1 second. Am I following them? 1 second. Here it is. They have 193,000. Think about that for a moment. This is the company that made the game. It has only 10K less followers than the game itself. That's insane. But when it comes to 183 and 193. But when it comes to the Lost Stories for the global release, 6,000. That's not a really big difference. I'm sorry. That's what I meant to say. That's not a lot of people. Okay, that's what I meant to say. It is a huge difference. It's an insane difference. Sorry, but the point is that's a small number of people. Okay, this is a Twitter page. Now, granted, how many people on Twitter are playing this game? I don't know. Maybe there's 10,000 people who are playing this game that haven't joined the Twitter page. It's kind of weird, but I don't know what the current player base of this game is. I'm not sure where you looked that up. I'm sure it's not hard to find it. But the point I'm trying to make is that is the whole player base, at least the vocal ones that are online. I mean, maybe there's some like old people who are playing this game for some reason. I remember Geass. Excuse me. I watched it when I was so young. I mean, old. There's no old people watching the show or playing the game who are, there's no one's doing that. All right. So it's a very small fan base. So I mean, followers. So like, I don't know how many people were following the other Twitter page. If someone could find it, because I can't find it. But if somebody, but like, if it was, I'll say as much. If that Twitter page was, or should say, had less followers than this one, or around the same, then yeah, we might be fudged. We might be screwed. Can you take a Discord? Sure, I'll take a look. What, did you send me something? 1 second. I'm trying to like make sense of this. Bro in general live. Hello, YouTube. Not sure where this got it from. Could be the Taiwan Twitter. Just saying here because Mitch asked for it. I sure did. I asked for everything. Yep, that's the Lloyd birthday. Pretty good stuff. Yeah, Lloyd's pretty cool. 1 second. What did you send to me? Someone messaged me something. Was my request? Oh, what is this? Is this the? Oh, thank you. Actually, all right. So I have a Facebook account, so I'm not going to show this. Well, oh, you know what I'll do? I'll do this. I'll take the link and I'll post it in here. I don't want to log into Facebook. I've got a personal Facebook account. I know a business one. I'm not gonna like. Actually, I do, but I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. By the way, Zhao, like, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Freaking goat over here. And not only is he the goat for like finding that to me, but so was the one who but so was like multiple people talking, or what is this, like what is your name? What's your name? What's your no? That song can go kill itself. We're multiple people, right? That's the one who posted. Several people, sorry. Several people, and now we have Zhao. Thank you so much, by the way. I appreciate it. Okay, so here, okay, this is even worse, all right? This is the official Facebook for the Taiwanese, Japanese, Hong Kong version. Look at that. 5.7 thousand followers. This one has 6,800. That's not a huge difference. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, boy. And here's the announcement. This is it right here. That's not good. We need to, like, oh, can we translate it? Fine, whatever. Piss off. But the point is, here it is. Here's the whole announcement. What's going on? The official one. I read it in that Twitter page, but this is the same thing. There's a little like a website here. We can read it off Como's own website. Load, you mother chucker. What is this crap? Okay. Load up. I'm not making it count. Oh my God. What do you mean you couldn't translate? Choose another language. You can't do this. Choose another. Yes, English. Do I go to Yandex? If you force me to go to Yandex, I'm going to be mad. But the point is, like, yeah. Also, just for perspective, another question you guys are probably wondering, where are they currently in the game? Check this out. They got Cecile and Shirley. So that's not Shirley. Cecile and C2. You big oobide. You moron. Man, this is crazy. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Let me go up a little bit. Higher. Come on. Stop being difficult. Just scroll, man. Some sites, man, the scrolling aspect is just so frustrating. 1 second. Google Translate. Yep. So frustrating. Okay. I'm going to put it in here. Paste that crap in English. Okay. Here is the official state. So I read like the Discord translated. Here is the official one. It could be the same thing too. I don't know. Let's see. Thank you for your continued love and support for Geass, Lelouch, Bday Lelouch Story. Due to adjustment of the operating policy of Geass, Lelouch, Bday Lelouch Story operating team, especially now stated and operations in Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Macau on March 28, 2024. Okay, same thing. Okay. I think it's exactly the same thing. Yeah, cherry stones is exactly the same thing. The person just copy pasted in there. Okay, got it. And they said here, yes, if you want to like still play the game, basically, you can join the Southeast Asian, and the competition rules are account level must be above 15. So if you weren't playing, I guess that makes sense. Players can see a corresponding competition by logging the Southeast Asian server. Same thing. So basically, the Kuma accounts, like, they're all the same. Got it. All right. Yeah, it's exactly the same. It's the same crap. Okay. The point is, they were not too. They're at the end of R1, and the game didn't last. They have less followers than the Twitter page on here. I don't know what the followers on Facebook is, but like, yeah, it's not good. I'm really frustrated because I hope that this game will last until it's done. And I mean that sincerely, because if it does not last, I'm not going to get the end of the story. And that's the frustrating part. Because like I said at the beginning of this, not beginning, but like at some point during this, I was saying that the reason why I play this game is because I like the story. I'm generally interested. That's why most of you are probably playing this story. That's why you put up with some of this crap. And I hope to God that the game lasts long enough so we get the full story. Lost Stories Facebook has 1.1 followers. That's not good. You know what? Actually, hold on. This actually could be the reason. I saw a video from Pirate Software, and he was saying how they're getting rid of all the predatorial practices. In fact, I can even load the video up right now. I want to watch the video because he's actually. I like Pirate Software. I found him recently. I'm going to try to emulate some of his success, his thing for success. I really like that channel. He actually talked about this recently. Let me load the video. Pirate Software dad. Yeah, because his dad actually did stuff. But hold on, he made one recently. It was like, I'm okay. I follow China or something. Hold on, I think you're right. Where is it? This guy's got crazy views. It's insane. This channel is like unbelievable. Where is it? Where's the Chinese? Like, I'm for China or something. He made one about it very recently. Where is it? This guy's channel is insane though. 1 second. Chinese or something, like I'm for China, whatever. Here it is. I think this is it. Yeah. By the way, can you guys hear this? Let me know. Can you can you hear this? Let me know if you can hear it or not. You can't hear it? Nope. Nah, it's mute. All right. Hold on. Let's take a look. Can you hear this? You can't hear any of this? Oh my god. You can't hear it, but like I don't have anything stopping it. Oh no. Damn it. Why is it not working? Like a child here. What? All right. All right, 1 second. 1 second. Let me take a look. Let me take a look at the volume settings. This is why I hate everything. No, but I want you to hear it. He's got a good voice. No. I want you. I want you to actually. 1 second. Let me look at my volume settings real quick. This is so frustrating. I hate Windows sometimes. Like this shouldn't be that difficult. This always happens. This always happens. I have to do like some weird voodoo to get the audio correct, to go to the right sources every time, every goddamn time. Okay, that's right. Okay. Can you hear this? I'm just messing with the volumes. Can you hear any of this? No? Okay. This is sad. I want to see if I can okay, let's see. Barely? You can barely hear it. I'm hearing something low. Okay. So you can hear that. Oh, how about now? Ding ding, ding ding. You can hear the ding dings. Okay, so you can hear the ding dings, but you can't hear this. It's the same source, guys. It's the same source. Okay, let's try it again. Let's try it one more time. It's the same damn source. Did you guys hear any of that? What the fudge is going on? Okay, let me try Chrome. Let me just try Chrome. I don't know what's going on here. I've done this in the past with Chrome. I guess Brave sucks. Whatever. Hold on. Let me just try regular Chrome. I was trying to use Brave for reasons, but it didn't work. Okay, let's try Chrome. Let's try Chrome.
China has actually just announced it.
Okay. If you can hear this, let me know. Hey, holler if you can hear me.
China has actually just announced something really wild. Online games will now be banned from giving players rewards if they log in every day. If they spend on the game the first time, like the top-up bonuses, gone. If they spend several times on the game consecutively, so chain money, they're like, oh, you bought like 5 items, you can get 50% off the next item. That's gone. In addition, games will be stopped from luck-based draw mechanics, like loot boxes to minors. No more gacha for kids. That's good. It is crazy and crazy to see this. So these are all banned now in China. Panic among investors, wiping nearly $80 billion in market value off of China's 2 biggest gaming companies. The moment that they did this, $80 billion wiped off the map, dude. Now, here's the thing that's really interesting. People will be like, oh, that's just going to be in China. They're going to use them everywhere else. I don't know about that. Remember when the EU implemented all of its online laws and that every website does this? I think the rest of the market's going to follow suit. This is a rare China W for me. These are some of the most predatory dog shit business things I've ever seen in games. And it feels weird, but I agree with you, China. Please get rid of this shit.
So the thing is, so just for the record,
something really wild. Online games will now be banned from.
So they can't get player
rewards if they log in every day.
Okay, just for the record, log in every single day. Lost Stories does that. So Lost Stories will not work, okay, because you have to log in every day. Continuing on.
If they spend on the game the first time, like the top-up bonuses.
Okay, Lost Stories has that too. Remember there were top bonuses? Like if you pay money, you get like Kallen or something. So there was some kind of bonuses. Uh-oh.
Gone. If they spend several times in the game consecutively, so chain money.
I don't think Lost Stories has chain money.
Like, oh, you bought like 5 items, you can get 50% off the next item. That's gone. In addition, games will be stopped from luck-based draw mechanics. Like,
okay, luck-based draw mechanics. That is basic. I mean, that's what Lost Story. It's a gacha game. That's what luck draw based is. That's like, isn't that what all gacha games are? Luck draw based mechanics. So. Oh my God. Are all gacha games banned from China? Okay, but wait a minute. But then why is Taiwan coming? Okay, let's say the China version is oh. You know what I think happened then? I think what happened this. I think it's what happened. The most of the money must have came from the Chinese players, not the Taiwanese or the Koreans. So they figured, listen, because the bulk of the money came from the Chinese version, they had to, because that's no longer going to be a possibility anymore. They moved everyone else from that, or everyone has a software income to the global's version. That must be what happened, in my opinion. So they basically were like, listen, if the majority of money is coming from China, then we're screwed. So we're going to get rid of the whole thing, and the rest of them can have it or something. That must be what happened. Because otherwise, why will someone they do this? If they just made this, by the way, this came out a month ago, just for the record. It's a month ago this video came out. Now, back to some things we have here. Taiwan has their own laws. They do. I don't think this is specifically for, yeah, they do. Absolutely. China hates them. It's not a political channel. I'm not going that far, but yes. They'll ban for children, everyone else, because audio is clipping. Will be banned for children or everyone else? I think it's everyone else. He mentioned children, but I'm pretty sure it's everyone else. Oh, like loot box to minors? Wait, what did he say? Sorry, you're right.
Mechanics, like loot boxes to minors. No more gacha for kids. That's good.
Wait.
Luck-based draw mechanics, like loot boxes to minors. No.
So is it gacha for everyone or just for minors? I don't know now. I'll look it up real quick. Maybe he has a link towards it. But I don't know. I feel like that's what's going on here. Absolutely. It should have been a regular game, 100%. Kids, not everyone. Okay, I think you're right. Is there does he have a link to this? That's so frustrating. I hate when people look. I like this streamer a lot, but come on, why can't you just why can't you just post where you found this? It's so he's reading off something, right? So just show you where you found it. That's all. And then they complicate it. Let's see. China gotcha game change laws, right? Let me just take a look at this real quick because they're changing stuff. And here we go. Let's see what it said. It's just minors. So draft bans draws being offered to minors. This would include gotcha stomach has Genshin Impact or Star Honka Star Rail. So it's just minors then. This is only focused on minors. It's not focused on adults. Okay. Here it is. Okay. Yeah, this is for minors. Okay, got it. All right. So then if it's for minors, then this is probably what happened then. I still think my theory is correct because maybe the vast majority, not vast majority, but a lot of the money was coming from people under 18, which makes sense because Geass it's a shonen. I mean, it's not a shonen, but it's a shonen. So I think what must have happened was I guess the money, because of this deal that came into place, would not be high enough, so they had to migrate everyone from that version to our version because we allow children to do this stuff. That must be what it is. Because otherwise, the game was again, someone posted a Facebook, or I have the Facebook thing for it. It's 1,000 followers. I stick 5,700 followers on it. So it was pretty healthy. I mean, there were definitely a pretty big base of people playing it, and they got to the end of R1. So why was someone that just get rid of the servers? It seems kind of random to me, but I could be wrong. People under 18 have money. No, people that work have money. Wrong. I mean, true, but also wrong. Remember, kids spend their money, spend their parents' money, right? Have you ever seen these stories where let's type in something real quick. There's let's see, children who spend parents' money on apps. Look at this. First article: a 13-year-old spent $64,000 on her parents' money on a mobile game without them realizing it. Yeah. A pay-to-win mobile game. 13-year-old girl in China did this. No wonder why they implemented this rule. So there you go. When was this? Last year. Okay. That's an example, right? So, yeah, kids spend their parents' money. That's what happens. That's why this happened, or why these laws are put into place to begin with. So I'm wondering maybe because, he said in the video, and the article says the same thing, 80 billion of value will be lost, which means basically you get to keep the money. But that's not how they view it, right? So 80 billion dollars will be lost, which means that you gotta figure that some of that is going to go into lost stores, or would have. And now that money is gone, they're like, listen, we can't keep this going anymore. No offense to Taiwan and Taiwan, Hong Kong, and was it Macau? And I guess it didn't say Korea, right? Did it say Korea? Because they have their own too, right? It's so freaking weird. Is it Korea as well? So confusing. I can never I think it's Korea as well, right? Or is it not? One second. Let me check. Yeah, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Macau. One second. I'm really dumb. Where's Macau? I'm not a smart guy. I don't know my geography. What's Macau? It's China? Okay. So it's mostly China. Well, the Korean version is the Korean version. Is that okay? So it's basically every area with China essentially. That's the only thing that's going away. Everyone in China or areas around China. I thought there was a Korean version of this game. Maybe they're okay. So it's just, yeah, you know what? This further proves my point. If the Korean version is safe and the Chinese ones and anything around China is not, then it's because of these laws. That's what it has to be. I don't think they randomly just lost money. I think what happened was it was the laws. By the way, the pause here, his face. So that's what must have happened. This is very crazy. So if this is why, then I'll like rephrase my earlier thoughts. I think that we could still be in trouble because if this does become, I assume if a lot of the money from the other games came from minors in China, I'm assuming a lot of minors in the USA also do it. I'm not sure what the ratio is or anything like that, but my conclusion then, what's the word? I guess then what probably would happen then is maybe if those laws came here, then we'd have the same problem, and then we close down our servers here. I don't know, but for now, it seems like it wasn't a money issue. I think it was just because of these laws. So we should be okay then. We should totally be okay. Pause, sir. What do you mean? Am I going too fast for you? Can you keep up with me? You know, keep up. Okay, keep up. When there's some social media, it seems like Taiwan server is shutting down, and a new server in South Asia is starting up. A new server? Is that what we... Oh, but that's not what the other one said. The other one said you could join the South Asia server. Okay. God, what is like the... Okay, all right. I'm confused. So, are they saying you could join the current one, or they're making a new one? Because when I read you can join the server, I don't think my brain new server. I think of like the same server. The current consensus is that they did this to avoid risk of Chinese law. Okay, so there we go. We relied on that one. Whoever called it out, by the way, you were absolutely correct. That's exactly what happened. It wasn't a money issue, which is what I originally thought was, but it's not. Okay, the current consensus is that they did this to avoid risk of Chinese law or something, and the player base is complaining why they don't just transfer 16 players to a new server. Okay, there you go. There you go. I want my chips for guac. Guacamole is fantastic. Are you serious? Guacamole is amazing. I haven't made it in a while, but yeah, guac is awesome. A little unhealthy, but it is good for you. I prefer just regular avocado smashed, but I mean, obviously, it all works, right? It all works. This is a crazy stream, guys. I don't know. Usually, I gotta be honest, okay? I gotta be honest, but I was just going to do a tier list today. I had no idea that there was actually things happening, like serious things happening or going on. My goal was we're going to get this tier list done, and that was it. Imagine you look at this stream tomorrow, and you're like, you come to it, and I'll have like the timestamps, and at approximately 2 hours and 27 minutes, it's going to be like the last one, right? And they're going to say, what was the rest of the hour talking about? Apparently, the end of Kogia's Lost Stories as we know it, or obviously not, but like, the Chinese version is just going down because of the laws, and the repercussions of that are just going to be really crazy. Look, Zhao, we don't know either. Don't worry about it. I'm just saying, like, my thought about this whole thing is that this is just it's like the whole series of news is crazy to me, regardless of like what we know or don't know. The fact that it's going away and it's going to like merge with the other one or make a new server, a brand new server for these people, or they're going to join the main group. I think new server makes sense because then they could still spend their money like normal. I guess that's why we're all kind of doomed. I mean, in some ways, yes, but I don't think about Lost Stories doomed, like just in general life. I don't know. Yeah, we are all kind of doomed though, 100%. Oh, here's another thought that someone said. Someone on my Discord said that I want to just show this to you. This actually kind of makes sense. A lot of people have been wondering, and I've been wondering this too, why there's so many damn downloads every time you go in the game. Apparently, someone thinks it's because they were trying to accommodate the Taiwan server merger. That must be why they were doing all those damn downloads. Have you noticed that you keep going on however you're running the game, always downloads? I think that could be why. Maybe it's because they're doing the merger. It's crazy how all this connects, right? There's been a lot of crazy shit happening in this game that makes no absolute sense. And you're like, oh my God, I get it now. It's because they got rid of the server in China, or they're getting rid of it, and they've been preparing since. Maybe it's because maybe it's due to the fact that maybe that relates to the bad banners. I have no idea. Maybe they had to like stall out for the month. I mean, this might also explain why we had this random reprint banner that was lazily put together, right? This one right here. My voice is like dying. I hope I get to do this tomorrow. But this banner here, I wonder if this banner only came into being because they had to like stall out time for the next one. That could be my theory. They had to stall out for something. They didn't want to make anything. So maybe they were just stalling out because of what's going on. It's just a theory, of course. I have no idea. Maybe they were stalling or something. People were thinking that like there was some stalling going on. Maybe that's why, you know? That literally could be why. Maybe because they were stalling or something. I don't know. Yeah, it was random, right? It was like, what the hell was that about? That was kind of weird. Not to mention a little dead week right before the reprint banner. We didn't even have a banner update. Exactly. I think the entire time was they were preparing for this. Those characters were so random. Absolutely. We're getting Chapter 11 and Christmas on the same day too. Yeah, what the hell is that about? That makes no sense. You never do that. You never have events and chapters coming out the same day. You always have it spaced out. You could have some overlap. I agree. But it should not be the same day. That's ridiculous. I mean, the Japanese version, we always get an event or a chapter. You never have both. Sometimes you have a birthday character alongside an event, but you don't have both at the same day. Obviously, there was some stuff going on here. So the whole time, it was all connected. It's coming out the May something. We already know this. Like, what's the point of this, Ryan? We know. We know it's coming out. Like, yeah, there's gonna be a March 23rd announcement. I'm very much aware. And it's also the May. What's the Ryan? You know, I appreciate you've been a fan of me for a long time for whatever reason, but like, what is the value here? I know. We know it's coming out. More cherry stones. Yes, the more cherry stones. Yeah, I don't know. This has been this is more than I bargained for, okay? I just wanted to do a simple tier list, and now we're going over like the conspiracy of Geass lost stories and what the hell's been going on with this game for the last like month. Just looking back to the original post, yeah, I don't think it's a new SC server. It's just that they're refunding, compensating starting 29th. So it's been a while since I had to read it. No, it's fine. Again, that's what I figured. It makes no sense. It had to be like based on what I read. They're obviously gonna just have them come to us and what's the word? They come to us, and I guess they're gonna figure a way to merge that with the accounts. I guess you don't get what I'm saying. I'm talking about how secure Americans with lost stories. Or are you saying that like because you're seeing on TikTok, you're saying that people on there they like this game and that we're fine? Are you trying to say like we're safe because of that? Okay, never mind, Ryan. I apologize. If that's what you were saying, then totally, I get it. Yeah, absolutely. If people are like, yeah, safe, then sure, makes sense. You're absolutely right. Okay, look, hey, I wasn't sure. All right. Oh boy, man, I what a crazy freaking stream. Any other stuff that I should like note here that people are commenting? But yeah, this is absolutely makes sense. Like, otherwise, why are we getting such weird release schedules? It made no sense. I have a theory they sell Sakuradite as cherry stone gummies. 100% true. That was a lot. Yeah, I was like, this was not part of the plan. Okay, it was not part of the plan. You know, like going the Joker monologue, like all part of the plan. This was not part of the plan. All right, it was not part of the plan. But hey, look, this is why you tune in because you never know what you're gonna get sometimes. a whole conspiracy of crap that happened, and now we understand why the game is just in a really weird state. So there you guys go. This was probably the most funnest stream I've done all year, and we're only in February, so good stuff, I guess, down the road. Okay, guys, I think we'll end the stream here because we're way over time, way over freaking time. But thanks everyone for partaking in the stream. I have a lot of highlights. I'm gonna make some highlights actually, probably for this one as well, that I'll post on the channel. I know we don't do that, but like I might start doing that because a lot of stuff happened here, which was pretty interesting. But yeah, thanks everyone for partaking in the stream. Tomorrow I'm going to Nightmare Frames. I promise it will not be 2 hours. It might be like 30 minutes because it's like, what, there's not that many in comparison. So anyhow, thanks guys so much for partaking as always, and have a great day. Thank you so much. I'll have the timestamps, of course, when this thing goes off the air. All right, take care, guys. Appreciate it.